Good evening, Raider Nation. My name is Brent Johnson, along with Shane Bennett, as we're broadcasting here live and later on demand on the NFHS Network, powered by Play On Sports. We are the Bacon County High School broadcasting program. Once again this week, we're trying to iron out a few kinks. We hope we were going to let you listen to the radio boys. If you prefer to listen to them, you can pick them up on 93.5. They are broadcasting, but they're still having a little compatibility issue with our equipment. So it's going to be me and Shane on the horn tonight on the internet. We were kind of hoping we were going to avoid this just due to the excitement that's surrounding this game and some anticipation, maybe some expectation. So we're going to try to not be super Red Raider fans, just big-time Raider fans tonight, so that we can call the game as best as possible for both sides of the field here.
I'm not real sure that's going to happen, I'll be honest with you. The excitement around this, you'd almost think it was a playoff atmosphere. We're in the dome or something, but the crowd in here is already getting kind of antsy. Pierce County folks getting kind of antsy. Players I know have been all day long ready to get on the field and get this on. And Coach Kofor, talking to him today, he was ready to play football. He didn't want to talk to a whole lot or say a whole lot today. He was just ready to get on there and get it done. But we're bringing Pierce County Bears into the game tonight at 1-0. They are in 3A. Bacon County Red Raiders 1-0 with a win over Lanier County last week, 34-13. And next week they will begin, or not next week, the week after next they will actually begin their region trek towards the Dome. Charlton County coming in for Bacon County's first home game next week, which will be another huge game for Bacon County at the new Red Raider Stadium. Invite you, if you can, to possibly be at that game. That'll be a history-making night, not only for the fact that it's a new stadium, but for Bacon County starting a new tradition at home with win. And we're pretty excited about that.
All right, we're in some tight quarters. We got the radio beside us. We got the crowd is right here, which is kind of cool. You're gonna hear some, hopefully, a lot of cheering tonight. And we're going to have some fun over here in what they call Bear Country. Got a big bear paw here in the center. Folks, we're going to take a short break. They're going to do a pledge to the flag and national anthem, and we'll be back with you in just a moment.
Time for football, folks.
Okay, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, after a wonderful prayer. Thank the Lord for South Georgia that we can do that. Obviously, a student volunteer that is able to do that. Band played great.
Student section down here, you see flags, United States flags flying. That was a good moment all the way around.
It was, and that's what it's all about. Football Friday nights under the lights, a little bit of, just be able to do these things in a free country. We want to thank Shane. He's active. He serves actively in the reserves from the Air Force and then into the National Guard. I want to thank all the ones that are listening for your service as we move into this ball game. Folks, we got 3 minutes, 25 seconds till kickoff. And I've got chills, already from the crowd looking around. We see our senior captains, as it's been for the first 2 scrimmages and 1 regular season game last week. All the seniors come out as captains, and of course only 2 walk on the field. The Bears are coming out now, preparing to come out, and we're gonna get this thing kicked off in just a minute, Shane.
All right, folks, we got head coach Ken Coffer, Ryan Kennard. I keep wanting to say Kennard, but it is Kennard. We got our other coach, Coach Kyle Langford, Coach Thomas McCullough, Coach Steve Owens, Coach Thad Williams, and Coach Matt Wilson as our leading our Raiders tonight on the field.
Once again, you'll see our seniors as they're walking across the camera there toward, start to say center field, to the 50-yard line. And again, a little preview here. Red Raiders got a little chip on their shoulder, Shane, from a couple years ago when head coach Bobby Johns, he decided he was going to renew a rivalry. I'm not sure he knew exactly what he was getting into. When the Bears come over that year, we had capacity crowd times 2. And the Raiders, from the 20 to the 20, we pretty much dominated the game. We had trouble holding on to the ball in several possessions, which cost us the game 27-20. Came over here last year, again with a chip on our shoulder. And with a good Bears team, we had a Division I quarterback and beat us 24-7. And so we're here with a boatload of seniors. As you can see them across the field, there are about 14 of them. They remember these last 2 years, and they do have a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, and I talked to Drell earlier today, and I said, enjoy every one of these games. It's every game you play, it's your last senior game at that location. I said, but this Pierce County game over the years has become special. Even coaching him back in the younger years when he said we'd come over here, and it was a big rivalry back then, even when at the 9 and 10, 11, 12-year-old kids. So it's a good, healthy rivalry. So far it hadn't got out of hand as far as what some rivalries do. But I'm looking forward to some good slobber-knocking football tonight as far between these 2 teams. But if there's been a year that I'm thinking that Bacon County just has the extra edge, the chip, it just feels right tonight.
Well, before we go any further, I want to thank Miles Auto Sales for sponsoring pregame and postgame. We're going to mention him throughout the game, also our coaches show. But a huge shout out to Bennett and Johnson, formerly C. Bennett and Johnson. That's David Johnson. And his son do a great job at providing an insurance service for our community, but he does maybe even a better job supporting our Red Raiders from the sidelines. You don't see him very much, but he is watching and keeping up and loves some Red Raider football. He's one of our biggest fans and a huge supporter. So go by and talk to him. Give him a chance to give you some business.
We got a couple others we want to give a shout out for. I'm going to get a special. A lot of you know we're moving into a new facility. Give a shout out to Boatwright Trucking today. They came over and moved the Red Raider sled today, so it'll be at the new field when they start practice Monday. They come over and took care of that for us today. And another special shout out to Subway, Mr. Ron Williams down there at Subway. They do a good part in helping us get the Raiders fed after games. So we want to put a shout out for them.
Looks like the Red Raiders have, I believe, they don't think they won the toss. I'm not sure who won the toss, but if we lost, they deferred. We will be receiving the football.
Yes, Coach, that falls right into Coach Coach's. That's what he wants.
That's right. We'd have took the ball anyway.
We're aggressive. We want the football.
Crowd is ready. They're excited. I hope
it don't get any better than this.
No, it doesn't. Here come the Pierce County Bears out of the hole over there, making some noise. A lot of blue across the way there. But I tell you what, we got a big fan base here from Bacon County tonight.
Yes, sir.
They got it divided off. I tell you what, we'll compete. We will compete mightily, even with the kids over here behind the stands playing some football themselves with matching their numbers tonight.
And here come the Red Raiders. If you notice, leading the pack out is Inicio Williams, still big man they call him, still injured, not be able to be with us this week, but he's ready to go as soon as we can get him released. Bacon County cheerleaders and their support on the sidelines down there tonight.
Well, ball games like this, we feel, Shane, you talk to people, you read the vent and that nonsense and maybe the papers and different things, and what you see is David versus Goliath. A lot of the community around, they feel that Bacon County doesn't have a chance. I know that we have a little bias because we are in a good moment here as the team's down, kneeling. I almost want to be quiet during this time, but there we go. And David Goliath, 40-20. You see those types of scores, but I know we're a little biased because we're pulling for the Raiders, but we just feel that the Raiders are a very good team. They can play physical. They play extremely fast.
Very well coached.
And those very well coached. Those three combinations can get you somewhere. So and we're, bottom line is, Shane's, we're due. So if we can avoid that mistake, that major mistake, we're going to make mistakes, don't get me wrong, but just that major mistake and force some mistakes by Pierce County, we're going to have some fun tonight.
And I think it's going to come down to who can outlive the adversity they go through tonight. Special teams, whether it's a punt, a kickoff, I think that may make a difference in the game tonight.
All right, we're going to take a real short break and be back for the kickoff in 1 moment. All right, folks, we are back, and we are ready for some Red Raider action here as we're at Bear Stadium, Blackshear, Georgia. A non-region matchup it's a border war, folks, or a renewed rivalry. Mr. John DuPont across the way told me earlier, he said, I just hope there ain't any fights tonight. I said, well, I think they'll be all right on the field. He said, no, I was talking about the fans. But here we go. There's the kick. And looks like Tron's going to have an opportunity to return it for the first time this season.
Tron takes the ball on about 10-yard line. It's going to get it up to about the 14, 15-yard line.
About the 25 there, Shane.
I'm sorry, 25.
You see Tron, he kind of he chicken wings that ball a little bit. I'm just call it what it looks like. I just wish he would kind of hold that ball a little tighter. He lost the ball last week.
I talked to him after the game about that, and I said, Tron, what happened there? He said, I don't know. The ball just came out. So maybe they practiced that this week. They talked about that. They were very aware of the turnover situation. They're going to do it. Albie Carter here going from the spread here from the shotgun, and here we go, folks.
All right, they're looking for another signal here from the sideline. Trying to see what the defense is going to do, how they're going to react.
Challenged Coach Conner this morning to score faster than they did last week.
Yeah. Well, here we go. See what happens here. They're going to give it to the fullback. He's going to run to that left side. We're going to get about 3 yards on the carry.
Up to about the 27, 28-yard line there for Wesley Cothran.
Hear the wind blowing there in our microphones a little bit, which is good. It's kind of warm in this little booth we're in, but overcast skies. Yes. All right, second down and long 7 here. Ball's to here's Drell. He's going to cut it up.
Again, we were talking earlier. Drell carrying a little loose there too with the ball.
It's about 2 yards on the carry. It's going to come up to about the 30-yard line.
About 3rd and 5 here.
No doubt this Pierce County defense, they didn't lose that many guys last year. A lot of seniors on this defense. They played for Pender for a couple years, so they should be pretty prepared.
Not as big as traditionally they've been in the past, but they are a quick team and a hard-nosed team as far as not giving up on the ball. Again, big. If I know this is the first series of the game, this big 3rd down right here for us, starting off the game to kind of set a tone here.
We got 3 wide to the left, 1 right, and there's a high snap, a little to the right. Avoided the turnover. Aubrey did the right thing by falling on it.
Exactly.
But I think that was a catchable ball. However, it's tough. Quarterback, you expect it in a certain spot, and if you blink or take your eyes any one bit off, that's what can happen. It's going to be 4th down. Looks like our punt team's going to come on definitely. It's Payson Sam's number 9. We'll go back deep for the Red Raiders. We're going to try to call numbers for this Pierce County team, but I'm telling you, folks, it's hard to see their numbers. That it blends in with that jersey. Hopefully that's an offsides.
Timeout, Bacon County.
Wow. Okay. Don't generally want to call a timeout on a special teams play,
We had 10 on the field.
but I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's okay. We talked about mistakes, and there's one mistake that we made, just a little interruption there. However, we did not turn the ball over, other than having to punt to give them. They'll have decent field position probably this side of the 50, Shane.
Yeah, we don't want to give them a short field all night. But again, this is what we talked about earlier about how we overcome adversity. This is the first chance at that right now to see what we can do. Spot up some field position here and put our defense on the field.
Which is, our defense has been our staple the last 3 years, much less this year. We feel like we're even better this year. We're definitely fast, and we're playing pretty physical as well.
Yeah, going into 4A Cairo and holding them to 3 field goals was a testament to our defense.
And there's the punt, and that is a good punt. It's not very high. He calls fair catch on the about the 49-yard line.
So great job there, Payson, getting us out of the hole, getting us back here.
Very good punt. I believe that's going to net about, let's see, about 35 yards. All right, the Bears are going to start on offense here. As usual, they got some pretty good size there on their offensive line. We're undersized most of the games we play, even in our own region, Shane. So it's something we're not unaccustomed to.
Nothing new here for us. Again, he just tiptoeing through the line there. We just got to get settled down here. I think maybe the freshness and newness of this game, everybody kind of on edge right now. We get settled down here and get into our normal defense.
Sure. 17 Florence. Anthony Florence on the tackle there.
Anthony was nursing a little bit of a groin injury this week. Not a total 100% this Friday night.
He's going to hand it off this time. He cuts it back. But we got linebackers galore there. And that's the Raider defense we're going to custom
to. That's the defense. All them black cats on the head on the ball right there. That's what we want to see.
Well, it's something new. If you're just joining us, you see Tron Folsom, number 2. He has been brought down to play what they call a dog linebacker, and man, he's having fun out there. He's been playing his unbelievably physical. Young man that's about 6'2", 185, 90 pounds. He ain't huge, but he brings a load because of his quickness and speed.
He's 110% when he's out there.
All right, it's going to be third down and a 3.
Third down and a long 3 here for Pierce County.
They're going to hand it to the tailback.
An easy first down for Pierce County. Going to make it down to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah,
first and 10.
A little inside delayed draw play there. All right, calling in a defensive play there for the Red Raiders. Pierce gets the first down of the game. We got trips left, single wide right. Formation looks a lot like us. There's that quick hitch pass there. That was blocking the.
It fumbled on the ball.
It's like the Raiders got the ball.
Bacon County's got the football.
Well, there's that.
That first down of adversity right there.
That's right. Good things happen to those who wait. This is our first defensive turnover. We've been looking. I was talking to a young man before the game. I said, our defense has played well, but we're missing that wow factor. We're missing the interception, missing the fumble, and there you go.
We had our own opportunities. And if you notice there, Brent, when he came out and he caught that ball, he was carrying it way out here like a loaf of bread, and all it was a swat to the ball.
I want to make a real quick shout out. I hope she's watching tonight. Amanda Williams and Joe Williams have a brand new baby at home, brand new Red Raider.
Future Raider.
All right, there goes Aubrey. He's going to take it up the middle, and he's still on his feet, pushing and grinding for about almost 5, probably 4 yards.
Yeah, tough 4.5, 5 yards there for Aubrey.
This young man showed some toughness last week against a Lanier team who was a pretty physical team themselves, Shane. Made about 6 key runs for the Red Raiders.
Defensive line for Pierce right now, just being aggressive, but really just not very impressed right now. I hope that we can take advantage of what we're seeing up front there. The offensive line seemed to be knocking Pierce back up front of the line.
Drell keeps the ball. He's going to run wide, and he's going to be
brought down for a loss of about a yard there.
Well, let's see. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. We're going to see where they spot it down there. We're not at the best angle.
Yeah, he's probably maybe right back.
If he lost any, it's just maybe the length of the ball.
Again, we're going to be at
second and long. Excuse me, third and long. Third and 7. Similar situation we were before. All right, we're going to have to stretch this team out here. We need to go deep right over here to Mr. Tron. And we got one-on-one, and that's what's happening right there. He's got to – he falls down.
No, it was incidental contact. Nothing wrong there on both parts.
It's all right. That's a nice
spread it out a little bit.
That's right.
It's going to be 4th and a long 7 here. Again, Bacon County probably going to bring on the punt team. Slowly we'll maybe gain field position back if we can punt it deep and then hold them again.
Well, our first 3 games we have improved from week to week, but we're still not running like that proverbial sewing machine just yet on offense. We're just a few plays away, Shane, from really clicking.
And to me, in the last 2 games anyway, we have from first half to second half gotten better.
All right, we got a low burner here. This guy's going to pick it up. And we got to tackle this young man about the
we got a flag. We got laundry all over the field here.
Hopefully a block in the back or holding. Typically when you see a flag
in that part of the
on
field.
A return game, that part of the field, it's going to be one of the 2. Yep, he's fixing to start walking it off. So it's either 10 or 15, folks. 10 for holding or 15 for a block on the back. Yep, there we go. And it's a 15-yarder, folks. That's going to really help the Red Raiders here. Basically swap the field. And that's what you want to do when you have to punt. You want to swap positions on the field.
Yeah, and that's where we're slowly gaining more. We just got to hold him on defense now. Settle down and play our brand of defense.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you real quick that we are having some compatibility issues with just the hardware from the broadcast, internet broadcast to the radio guys. They're right beside us over here broadcasting on 93.5. There's a snap, another little hitch play outside. We got the defensive. Allman comes through, doesn't make the tackle, but what he does is causes him to hesitate, and our other corner comes up and makes the play. Got to keep his head up, I believe. He makes the play, but nonetheless.
Yeah, just causing disturbance in the play.
About less than a yard gain.
Made him cut back up into the defense.
All right, here we go, 2nd and 9. We're going to hand it off up the middle. Oh, he got him in the backfield. What a play by Anthony Florence. He was fired up this afternoon. He come by and saw me this afternoon, Shane, right at the end of 3rd block and before 4th. And I said, man, you ready to go? He said, man, I'm always ready. He said, I wish we were playing right now. And what a great personality this young man has. If you ever have an opportunity to speak to him.
He's fun to be around.
He can tackle you just like that in the backfield, or he can play the perfect part on the theater stage at Alma.
He's unofficially the best dancer on the team right now.
All right, here we go. 3rd and long. There's a little screen out to the side. We're going to have a good defensive play there by Sean Folsom.
Staying at home there and did his job.
What a great play. It's going to be 4th and about.
No, it should be 3rd. Is it 4th?
Should be 4th and about 5. Yep, it's a punting situation.
We'll get on sync here too ourselves, folks, here in a minute.
We're still excited. I thought my adrenaline would go down a little bit after the first few plays, but it hadn't.
Pierce County lining up for their first punt of the night. That was so we're going to get the ball about the 26-yard line of the Red Raiders. So with 5:21:20 left in the first quarter, it is Bacon County 0, Pierce County 0.
All right, Red Raiders are back on offense. We ain't going to take too many breaks tonight, folks. Aubrey Carter back at quarterback. Got 2 left, 2 right. And Aubrey rolls out to the right. He looks, and he has a man open right through his hands. Is that Payson?
That's Payson Sams.
Yep. Tight end / split end there.
Aubrey put the ball where it had to be put. It was out of the reach of the defensive player.
Those are the type of plays we're just looking for, Shane, to get us going. Make those little catches. We've seen some drops like that. Of course, all these players tonight, both sides of the ball, a little nervous. A lot of hype leading up to this game. There's another play, and he gets
push in the back there. Referee doesn't say anything about it.
Maybe the ball was, in fact, it was a little bit overthrown. He is definitely disappointed. I can see Payson down there. Fine young man as well. Really proud of our Red Raiders. If you listen to the coach's show, which I ask you to, you'll hear the heart of our coach talk about these players and how And at times he says he's inspired by them, and just amazing at the makeup of our team. There's a hitch. Patron, and he almost gets away. Good tackle there by the defensive fellow there for Pierce County. It's going to be 4th down and about 3.
A long 3.
Yeah, this part of the game, you don't know what Kofor. He says we want to score every play, but sometimes you got to take a lump. It's going to be okay. He must have had his knee down. We're looking at 4th and 4. If it's 4th and 1, I don't know if he wouldn't try to go for it there.
Yeah, a little too early here, a little too much field right in front of us to try that right now.
4 minutes, 36 seconds remaining.
Again, right now we're just trading punts back and forth. Nobody seemed really to get in sync yet.
Another low punt. As long as we get some coverage down there. Sorry, big tackle, big hit there.
Flo makes a how do you do tackle there on the 45-yard line.
I'm trying to see 30 at 17. Yep, that's him. That's 3 solo tackles for Flo tonight. Well, I don't know if you heard through the grapevine or previous broadcasts, our Raiders, this may be some of the coolest weather they've had to play in these last few Friday nights.
Yeah.
But they're used to this cool, windy weather. They practice early in the morning, folks. We'll talk more about that as the night goes on. 4 minutes, 16 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Pierce County switching up quarterbacks here.
I've seen that hitch on the – oh, a turnover. Drill's got to just go down, baby. Just go down. Go down. There you go. There you go.
Outstanding.
What a play.
Right
I'm sure my trusty cameraman got that play. He made it look even better. I'm standing right here beside him.
We got a personal foul there, I think. It's going to be on Jacob Carver.
Oh, goodness. Hopefully it was provoked.
Well,
it's always this. They always get the second guy.
Yeah.
Always get the second guy.
Coach preaches and preaches. Walk away, walk away. We got to be the bigger team out here tonight. That's the kind of stuff we cannot afford.
Well, we have something great happen. Two things here. We forced 2 turnovers, and we've got to take advantage of it. Got to take advantage. Now we're going to have a walk-off here, kind of like the block in the back they had on the punt earlier.
Yeah,
now it'll be like a punt once they get through walking it off. Not sure. I didn't see. I was too busy patting my cameraman here on the back.
They were all congregated in the little pile right there.
But it's always the second guy that gets caught. Nonetheless, here we go. 2 wide each side. Aubrey's back. We had some movement over on that right side.
We had it on the left side, too. It was all over the place.
So we'll see how they call it. I believe, I'm a little biased, but I believe it was the kid on the right side for Pierce that moved first. We did have a split in here. 21. Move. Yeah, we'll see who the refs are for tonight. I'm just kidding.
FYI, this crew is from Fitzgerald tonight. It's not a Bacon or Pierce crew. All right, two negatives in a row.
Got to be smart. First and 15 here for the Red Raiders. 4 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in this first quarter. It's dragging on.
Got to find a way to break our way out of this funk we've got ourselves in right now.
He's wide open there, and he makes the catch, and a big tackle there by the corner. But wait, a heck of a catch. Held on to the ball.
No matter, we still get the ball.
And that's about a 10-yard, almost a 10-yard gain. Probably about an 8-yard gain. It's going to be second and a long 7-8. 3 minutes, 40 seconds as the time continues to wind down. Something I see here on that the Bears have this year are the time clocks on either end of the field like we'll have at a new field chain.
Yeah, and I think it does.
Aubrey throws across the middle, and there's Drell Green wide open. Call it, Shane. Call it, baby.
He's going to 40-35. Oh, he's all the way down. Outstanding job by Drell Green. Great pass by Aubrey Carter. We're down to the 30-yard line of the Pierce County Bears.
What a play. And, folks, this is, we've been talking about potential, and that's what this Red Raider offense is capable of. And I see some Pierce County Bears down there with some hands on their hips.
Yeah, and that's what we got to do right now. We got to pull up to the line. We got to go with it right now.
Drell Green is the epitome of a football player. He's not only supremely athletic, but he is.
I'm not sure what's going on the field right now. We got a referee talking to the white hat here.
something going to be after the play?
No, they're bringing the sticks on. They're talking to Coach Gopher, so
Sideline warning, possibly. I don't know. Tron's directing traffic down there. Let's see. I'm not sure what happened there.
I'm not either.
We only lost about 5 yards there if he's marking it back. But either way, the play stands. Play stands. We got about
however you look at it, it's first down Bacon County in Pierce County
that's a
territory.
33-yard gain there. Pass and catch across the middle. Been waiting on that post route.
Net of about 28 now. The referee winds the clock. 3:17 Bacon County here on the
I say
mark.
same play there for a touchdown right here, Shane. Well, we're going to go Tron to the pylon.
Might see a little Megatron right here for a 6-point game.
He's rolling to the right. He does throw it out to Tron. He makes the catch. About a 6-yard gain. We'll take 6-yard gains all night long, Shane.
Take them all the way to the dome. Aubrey looked to the sideline to get the play. Again, Bacon County running a hurry-up offense here. That's Coach Gopher's signature offense.
This is a game, folks, that we've talked about, a huge rivalry. Nobody on the vent, nobody anywhere gives us a chance really to play other than maybe the inside Bacon County. They're going to take
right
Carver.
Up the middle to the teeth of the Bear County defense.
First down for the Red Raiders.
I said Bear County, Pierce County defense.
And, we have a chance to do something tonight that we expect. We expect to come over here and win this game, Shane. I'm not ashamed to say that.
Yeah, the swagger's a little different this year, I say, in years past.
Cause a few ripples. Maybe people to open their eyes and see what's going on down here with some of these players and give them some it's a long game to go. Nobody scored yet. There goes Drell. He's going to keep it. Stiffs arm the guy.
He's got a little face mask on.
It sure looked like it. I don't know if he had a collar or something.
Yeah, Drell jumped up grabbing his face mask, but they didn't agree with him on that play. So we lost about 3 yards on the play. It'll be second and about 13 yards with 2:03.2 left in the first quarter.
Well, we put ourselves in position here. 4 down territory. We got a kicker, Glenn Dobbins, coming out last week, kicking for us for the first time this year. His range is about 25, 30 yards.
Yeah.
So, again, we're in a range. Here goes Tron to the right. He cuts it back up. I'm not sure why. It looked like he had some space with his speed out to the left. Maybe that's the play. He's following his blockers.
Yeah, trying to be patient, following up in behind the blockers. But again, knowing we're in 4 down territory. Yeah, I was just say
third
the same
and
thing.
Long 10, but we got 2 downs to get it here.
Okay, Aubrey back in at the wheel position. Again, extremely loud, vocal, large crowd tonight for Bacon County. Aubrey rolling out here to the right. He's got him wide open. He can get the ball to it.
Oh!
Just overthrew him by about 6 inches.
That's what you and I know they run that play every day to the pylon there. But we I wasn't a quarterback, but I know when playing in yard, you run into the right and you're throwing to the right, you have a tendency to loft that ball just a little bit more. So, that's a tough throw to make, but that's the kind of plays we're looking for, Shane, to take that next step.
And again, like last week at Lanier, we got that quick touchdown, but the rest of the game we slowly got back in sync and we were able to get those. So they'll get that play down, and Aubrey's get that ball down just 6 more inches. We're in
business.
There.
That's right. 4th down, 10.
And there we go.
That's another overthrow. He got a little bit of adrenaline.
Needed a little bit more patient right there.
I don't know. Tron acts like maybe he was a little handsy down there. I don't know.
So Bacon County throws over the ball on downs to Pierce County with 46 seconds left in the first quarter.
Here's the thing, Shane, though. With 46 seconds to go here, that big play a while ago, that softened that defense up a little bit. That showed what we're capable of doing, not only just on film, but in real life.
And if we can hold them here, this is Fox field position.
Absolutely. Our defense has got to play big. Last week, we were able to rotate in 12 defensive linemen. So we got some fresh guys. We're going to make a big tackle there, Jacob Carver.
Carver right on top of the play.
A bear hug, no pun intended.
Welcome to my world, Jacob said.
Jacob made a penalty earlier that cost the Raiders about 15 yards on that last drive, so I'm sure that's in the back of his mind. A little make-up party there. 23 seconds, 22. Looks like they'll probably get one more play off here in the first quarter. There it is. He rolls to the right. Have a receiver that just squats right. Oh, overthrown.
He had nobody open here to this side.
Now that I see the throw this young man made, of course he could have been throwing it away, but there's a bit of breeze out there, Shane, and it's blowing with the way Aubrey was throwing it.
Yeah,
so
you look at
the flag, it is
it's
it's flat out there. So that could have a little bit to do with it as well. We get pressure on the quarterback. He throws it out, blocking the back
right here,
and no call, but it's okay. It's for a loss.
That was a very obvious block in the back, but again, we can't harbor on that.
That's right.
The boy down.
It's going to be fourth down. What a Raider defense! And again, we talked all last week and this week about our defense and what it's meant to us. 0-0 as the clock rolls down here. We're going to take a short break. We'll catch our breath, and we'll talk more about our defense when we return. All right, Raider Nation and others that are watching this broadcast, we are back here in Pierce County as the Red Raiders are taking on the Bears. Scoreless first quarter. Red Raiders were going to hopefully receive a punt.
Should be good field position here, and I'd love to see Tron get one and build us.
Can't imagine them faking it this early in the game. They pulled a fake on us last year.
Yeah.
That got a lot of yardage, but it was third quarter, I believe. We got Tron back, Drell back, shallow. Ooh, that ball is almost blocked. I have no idea. Get away from it, Tron. Just get back. Get out of the way. If you're not going to pick it up, just.
I don't know how Jacob missed that ball. He must be Casper because it went straight through.
I think he jumped past it. I don't know if he didn't go ahead. We'll have to review that film, but you're exactly right. Raiders, nonetheless, are going to take over on the 37-yard line.
37-yard line of their own side of the field. Again, let's turn this around real quick.
Need a 63-yard drive here. And the thing about our Raiders is we can get it in one play or we can get it in 10 or 12 if we decide to run.
We got the running back core that we switch in and out to keep fresh legs in there. We got the quarterbacks. We talked about it in the coach's show about his philosophy about changing running quarterbacks in and out. And he just likes to keep it changed up a good bit during the game.
Here you got Drell in the backfield. Aubrey keeps it. He fumbles the ball. There we go.
There's our first fumble of the night.
Bears recover on the 40. Got to protect that ball.
That was Aubrey had the ball cuddled up there. He just got a hat right on the ball, I think, there.
All right, that's 2 turnovers that they have given us, and we have not been able to capitalize, and now they have. We put our defense here in a little tough position on the 40-yard line. So we're going to see what we do here. We got man coverage here on this outside. He's going to hand it off to his running back. Nah. Well, all week we talked about our defense. Pierce they put up some points against Charlton, a good Charlton team. They put up some points on a pretty good Southeast Bullock team last week, but they have not played a defense as the caliber and the quickness and the physicality of the Red Raiders. And so we're going to see how this matches up. Second and long 10. They got good.
Way too much time there.
And he is open, and he overthrew him. Thank goodness.
He gets behind Dalton Norman there.
Well, they did a cross here. right across the middle there, had a crisscross there from one side to the other. And I don't think I saw a pick, but that was definitely Dalton lost a couple steps there on this young man. Of course, Dalton, he's been asked to fill some pretty big shoes out there from big man. Nasio Washington, he's recovering from an injury to his legs.
Fonzo Nail enters the game, number 19. Looks like a little.
He's just a little motor. It won't quit. Oh, what a play. What a play.
That was off his helmet.
I think Dalton gave him just enough. I think he saw it, literally saw his shadow as the lights are shining back that way. A little bit of contact right as the ball got there. Obviously, the offensive guy, he took his eye off the ball. We got 4th down now and long. We're going to see what Pierce County is going to do right here. They're lining it up.
I guess they're going to try and draw us off here, get any kind of pass interference they can.
Well, offsides ain't going to get it done, so I think they're going to run a play here. We got to see if we can get to that quarterback. They think they found something, and he didn't get it. We're going to turn the ball over on downs. I'm not sure what the quarterback. It was 3 white jerseys over there. It makes me think, well, why didn't one of them pick that ball off?
Yeah,
but
we're going to get the ball right back where we gave it to Pierce County.
Sure are.
At about the 41-yard line.
And to be completely honest, Shane, we're going to gain about a yard on the play.
That was a long play in the making, folks, but we gained 1 yard on that play.
Red Raiders need to take advantage of this superb defense. This first half here with 10 minutes and 54 seconds remaining.
Again, I have not seen a Baker County folks set down tonight, folks. This is everybody on their toes all night so far.
There we go. He rolls to the left.
To the left this time.
He's going to keep the ball and run. Got to hold on to that ball, son, but that's all right. He gets about a 7-yard gain. And Coach said that Aubrey doesn't have blazing speed, but he's going to surprise some people this season when he does pull it down and run for it.
Trent Hardy, I don't know if you saw that on that play, Brent, having a little fun out there. He got a good block on his guy and welcoming him to the real world here. Way to go, Trent.
As I tell you, there's an offensive or defensive lineman, usually seems to be in the offensive lineman. Nothing better for them as you're running down the field to get a good block on somebody. Blindside. Going to hand the ball off. Nope, Aubrey's going to keep it as he reads it. They had that play covered either way. Yeah. He read it well, but they was just prepared for Aubrey.
We'd lost more if we'd get it off the drill.
That's correct. That was just a good defensive play for the Bears. That's going to be I think it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd down and about, let's see where there's on the spot. 3rd and about 5.
He's holding his arm there. I don't know what quite might be wrong with Aubrey.
It's like he's limping. Not maybe his arm, maybe up leg.
I think he may have just got stung good there.
We're going to see nonetheless.
All right, 3rd down and a long 5 yards here, folks.
Darrell Green takes over at quarterback. First play he came in the ball game. First play of the ball game last week. He took it to the house from about this distance, Shane. He's going to roll out, look to pass, but I think he's going to pull it down and run, and he's going to have a first down.
This is 1st and 10 in Bear territory now for Baker County Red Raiders.
I truly believe Darrell was the best player in our region last year. I know some folks from Benedictine and Vidalia might have something to argue with that, but he was definitely the MVP of our team and I think of the region. That's just a taste of what he's capable of. And another great kid. You're going to hear me say that all night long. I see him up and down the halls every day, folks.
The Raiders looking a little back up here. Back up. He's offsides.
That is.
He called timeout, Baker County did, because we were lined up offsides.
And it's hard for me to understand how that can happen. I know this young man he comes in the game, a few plays in and out, giving some guys a rest.
That's Blake Michael, number 27.
No, 21, I believe.
Was that Brody Fitchett?
Brody Fitchett. I hate to call him out like that, but he'll learn. He learned. Coaches talking to him, coaching him up. We got a timeout here. We're going to take a short break, catch our breath. Want to thank Miles Auto Sales, Mr. James Miles, for everything he does for this program. Not just a little bit of money here and there to sponsor, but this man loads up coolers of drinks and gives to the young men before and after the games. And definitely Bennett and Johnson. All right, here we go, folks. 9:05. David Johnson, All right, here we go. Back on the field. First down, 15. Drell rolls out the pass, and he's going to throw. And he's got him as he goes up. Makes the catch.
He dropped the ball. Again,
wow.
Drops the ball as he goes to the ground.
What a great play. Both sides defensively. Sometimes you got to give the guy props. He stayed with him. The ball was, I believe the wind held it up just a bit. Both players jumped a little bit early, I think because of that. But hey, let's stretch the field a little bit. It's gonna be second down. About long 14, not quite 15 yards. We're still looking to see about what Aubrey's status is.
Don't see him right now on the sidelines anywhere.
Maybe getting treated on the bench down there. We can't quite see for the crowd because they're standing up. All right, got motion here.
We got movement all over the field. They had a
false
we're
start.
just keep shooting ourselves in the foot here.
Going backwards.
It's going to be second down and a long
About 19.
19 yards for first.
8 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in this first half. There's that motion. Drell's going to run right up the middle. Sling it.
Carrying the ball all over the side.
Yeah, I'm just not pleased with the way they're holding the ball. And unfortunately, it's a consistent thing.
And Drell's got, we talk about him at the next level. He's got to get that into him. He's got to know that he's got to protect that football.
Well, we get it back to the previous line of scrimmage of the last play. It's third down and about 17 on the board out there. 8 minutes, 20 seconds.
And 16-15 on the play clock.
Plenty of time on the play clock. The guys get lined up, wearing some armbands there. Everybody checks it out.
Again, Pierce County trying to raise the roof a little bit with Bacon County practicing under a loud radio.
I believe, Shane, if we could just get half, if we could just get half of this back. If we were to get half of it back, we might see a fourth down play.
A little too much green in front of us, I think, right now to do that.
But we didn't get half of it. So.
No, and two, this is a time we get a decent punt here. We get them pinned down deep.
That's true.
And hold this defense and get the ball back to some decent field position again.
Well, we know how well our defense has played. Looks like we are going to punt, which is the smart thing to do. I know Coach Kofer is not pleased with us going on with the execution right now. But that's the right thing to do, hopefully. But we do know that Pierce is capable of scoring. They got a couple running backs that if they break that second level, they can take it, It's a pretty good punt. It's high. We just need to get our Red Raiders out of the way.
Get the ball. And about a 12-yard punt there, 13-yard punt, 12-yard punt there, Net.
All right, we got 7 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. Both teams are no huddle. Once again, our Red Raiders need to bow their back. Just don't give up the big play. Got one-on-one down at the bottom. Got the quarterback's going to keep it and run up the middle.
And he picks up about 6 yards there, 5-6 yards on the carry.
Everything was coming to the right side of the ball. Motion. There was looked like the tackle pulled, and then the quarterback takes it to that left side. A little misdirection. We got to stay home. And he handed it to the motion man this time. He cuts it up. He's met abruptly.
They're going to pick up a first down up to about the 50-yard line.
Looks like we had Tron Payson on the tackle.
And a little bit of Demetrius there to finish it up. They go reverse here. They was in a position to just make the tackle there.
Finally got him down after about a 15-yard gain. Did a lot more running than he got down the field.
It'll be Pierce County ball on Red Raider 34.5 yard line.
6 minutes, 19 seconds. Pierce County's moving the ball here. What we didn't want to happen here. It's a high snap. Quarterback keeps it. A little concerned here with we don't see as many black hats to the ball.
Right now, yeah, we just seem to be kind of out of sync right now. See hands on the hips. Just don't seem like we're playing our brand of football right now. And I guess you got to tip your hat to Pierce right now. They're put us in that situation.
These boys, Coach says sometimes you got to get them mad, so I hope he's doing something to get them mad here. Get them going, bringing some.
It's wide open.
Yep.
That was Drell Green's man. He let him get behind him.
Sure did.
So Pierce County strikes first with 5:35 in the second quarter. Left in the second quarter.
Well, when you go to the well and you have opportunities and opportunities on offense and don't get it done, we know that what Pierce is capable of. 6-0 here as they attempt the extra point.
Again, every point is crucial here. We need to do what we can to block this. It's good.
And it's good. 7-0 here. 5 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. Second quarter in the first half. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in a moment. All right, Raider Nation, we are back here. Raiders trail now 7-0 to the Pierce County Bears. I just told Shane off air, we're going to see what our Raiders are made of here. Now, we've been down before to Cairo, 4A school that's ranked 4 in Quad A. Lost to them by 3 scores, 3 field goals by a young man that just could natural-born boot it. I hope that ball gets in the end zone, and it does, and the Red Raiders will take over on the 25. But it's adversity. It's when things don't go exactly right. Both teams were teeter-totting. Pierce had a couple turnovers. We had 1 turnover. We had a big play, and just couldn't get it done. Just trying to find that little niche on offense. Couple drop passes, couple overthrown passes. Shane, that's been the story of our offense. And here we go. We're going to try it again. Looks like Aubrey's back in the game, which is a good sign.
It's a good sign.
5 minutes 35 to go on the clock. We're going to hand the ball off to our fullback, and he keeps grinding.
Grinding, tearing, ripping up the middle for about 7-8 yards there.
A bull. And, folks, if the camera doesn't do him justice, that's a man out there that's going to be a junior this year. It is a junior this year.
About a 5-yard gain. Got a little excited there.
Jacob Carver, about 6 foot, 225. We're going to feed him again. There he goes off that right side. And I'm going to tell you, folks, maybe Coach Kofer was kind of saving this, but I watched it on film. You saw it on film, Shane.
Yeah.
We discussed it yesterday that they had some trouble off that right side of their defensive line.
Yeah, it was the right side. All of Southeast Bullock, it was the right side. But again, whatever we can do to get a little momentum change right now, we need to do.
It's like a first down for the Red Raiders, the third of the night. Aubrey's going to keep it. He cuts it up for about 3.
4:46, 45, 44 left in the second quarter here before the half.
Ideally, ideally we keep that clock running. We go down and score some points here. But if nothing else, we keep it out of the hands of the Bears. They will receive the opening kickoff of the second half. Here goes a pass to the outside.
We're just not in sync on our
nope. I don't know if
passing game tonight.
I don't know. Tron's hit the ground like maybe he made a mistake. I don't know if he had a bad cut over there. But it wasn't very good timing, that's for sure. It's going to be 3rd down and 7.
A long 7 here. Again, 4:22 left in the half, so we
need a couple first downs for a quick score here.
We got to control the football here. We can't afford to give up any more points.
Drell's not on the field. He's getting a break from defense. We're going to run it here, give it to number 32, Cawthorn. I believe it was Cawthorn. Got a quick first step. Yeah.
It'll be 4th down now for the Raiders.
It's a sophomore for the Raiders. A lot of potential in this young man. You got to think the punt team's coming, and it is. Coverage. Payson's going to make his 4th punt of this first half. So it's going to be back on our defense. Special teams always scares me, Shane. Anytime you're kicking, you got a lot of things. More things can go wrong than go right. When you're trying to punt it away, there's risk of a block.
Especially at this level.
There's a risk of a return. Everybody's got to play their position, that was executed well. It's like this ball will be on the ground. We're going to get a great roll here if it'll kick it a little bit more further. Yeah, punt's going to turn out good for Payson. It's going to end up being about a 35-yard punt. And the Pierce County Bears will start on their own 33-yard line.
3:26 left in the half.
We're going to stay right here with you. Again, it's kind of hard for us to take breaks because of the nature of these two offenses. I want to thank our principal, Dr. Ryan Gravitt, for allowing us to be a part of this Play On Network and NFHS Network to bring these broadcasts to our fans live and on demand.
Again, quarterback keeping it around the left-hand side.
Oh, he meets Jacob. Nope, that's Drell Green right in the hole. Yep. I always, if I can't see the number, I look for the dreads. What we definitely want to do, Shane, here is 3 and out would be great, but we definitely can't give up. We don't want to give up any more points here before the half.
Points on field position. We've got to get the ball back and get some points, get some momentum going back before we give them the ball in the second half.
He's going to hand it off here. Another great tackle there.
It's going to be 3rd and long for the Bears.
At 80 Miles get in on some of that?
Yeah, we got Dylan Miles in there. We got Drell Green and little Wesley Cawthorn on there.
All right, another big play for our defense, 3rd and 7. Where they've given us trouble is that little pass play they got. That's what kind of scared me.
What we've done is we've given it to them. Again, I say you saw that play before, Drell up there on that tackle. He was a little aggressive on that one down there.
All right, here we go. We'll go reverse to this right side. We're going to try to string it out, and that kid's got speed. Tron runs him down from behind.
They're not going to outrun Tron, but still they pick up a big Bear first down, and they're going to be down in our territory about the 33, 34-yard line.
Dalton Allman couldn't quite get to the corner in time to force him back in. I think they may be picking on him a little bit there, Shane.
Yeah, they know the situation there and just trying to bring it out.
Looks like we're going to see a timeout by the Red Raiders.
And that'll be their last and final timeout.
This is a very important series, these next 3 downs for the Red Raiders. And likewise for the Pierce County Bears. They're wanting to get in the end zone, try to break our hearts here early in this later part of this first half. And you know, we, as good as our defense is, we want to try and keep them from scoring again. I've sort of talked all week. I'd like to see our defense, as good as it is, keep them from scoring more than twice, whether that's 2 touchdowns, a touchdown and a field goal, 2 field goals, or whatever. But our boys need to burr their back here and make a play. This is where our defense needs to make something happen.
Yeah, we gotta. We can't wait for it to bring it to us. We gotta take it to them. And again, I just don't think we can afford to give up many points right here. Coach Gopher again at halftime. We're making some adjustments or making some head adjustments, I think, at halftime. We just don't look like we're in sync. I keep saying that. I hate to keep harping on that. But
I wasn't watching their special teams. I'm not sure what the distance of their kicker is.
Again, Pierce County switching up quarterbacks.
Not quite in range for him, so I've been told. All right, they're going to hand it off up the middle. He's going to cut it outside. There's that shifty. Ball's on the.
That's a hat, and Drell's got to come out of the game.
Oh, I thought that was a ball.
No, it's not Drell.
No, that's Demetrius, number 1. I saw the ball. I think I saw the shadow of the helmet. I thought there's ball. 2 minutes, under 2 minutes now. Minute 58. We want that clock to keep running. Second down and about 4. Getting close to field goal range. Guys good from anywhere between 30 and 40, 30, 35 yards. He's got a lot of time back there, Huggy. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, good tackle there by Dalton Almond on that corner.
Another first down.
They had Cawthorn in pursuit, and Dalton Almond on that corner put a shoulder on him. Got his dad up here just below us coaching him up from the sideline, or from the stand, top of the stands. All right, Bears get a first down, but it's not as important as keeping them out of the end zone.
Minute 34 left in the half.
All right, he hands it up the middle. Another big stop there by the Red Raiders. Well, he's still trying to get him down. He's pulling and tugging. Gets about 3 on the carry, I believe.
Minute 21-20 left in the half. Again, Pierce County going from the hurry up.
Maybe he's saying he's got 5 yards here. Minute 14, 13. 2nd and 5 on the 15. Raiders are on their heels just a bit here. Definitely in field goal range here.
Looking for that short pass here we're probably going to see here pretty quick. They've ran the ball.
They're going to hand it off again right at the middle. Get a good push by our defensive line. Everybody just kind of fell to the left side on defense.
Okay, we don't need any crazy penalties down there.
Yeah, no extracurricular because Shane football is pulling, tugging, pushing, biting, spitting sometimes.
40 seconds left, 38 seconds, 37 seconds.
Just like Pierce, they got all 3 of their timeouts remaining. I'm just imagining they're going to use one here soon. They're going to maybe run. Nope. Red Raiders are going to.
I did not know we had a timeout left. Well, we called earlier. We thought they called a timeout. It actually wasn't a timeout called. So
okay. I know you want to kind of it's a double-edged sword there. You kind of want the clock to keep running because you're not sure, but you want to make sure your defense is set and is ready for it.
They saw something there that we weren't prepared for.
All right, we are going to take a quick break here before the half. 29.5 seconds remaining on the clock. Raiders, from my brother Lance Wade down there, says the good guys are down 7-0. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back. We're trying to go over the scenarios in our head. We called timeout to make sure our defense was ready. See what this quarterback's going to do.
29.5 seconds left in the half. Pierce County with 3 timeouts left. Bacon County with
back
9.
to pass. We get pressure on him. Oh, what a great tackle. And he wrapped him up.
Pierce County's going to take a timeout here.
By Jacob Carver. He's been an animal tonight, folks. That's about his 3rd or 4th solo tackle. He's been on several group tackles there. Pierce County takes the timeout. It's going to be 4th down, I believe. You got to think they'll be looking at a field goal here.
We're out of range. I don't know if we're in his range or not, but
I think he was kicking them from about 35 yards in pregame. And the ball's on the 25, so that's what plus 7. You're looking at about a 42-yard attempt right here.
Yeah, I think we're a little outside his window. Of course, I guess if there's a time to try it, if you're going to do it here.
You got the wind at your back. Well, wind's not blowing right now, but it's been blowing toward that end zone.
Let's take a late field goal. I guess go back. Alabama's haunted by that thought, taking a late field goal, just trying it before the half or before the end of the game.
I don't see I don't know if the field goal kicker's coming out, Shane. I don't know this little guy here in the back.
I don't see Crazy Shoes out there, so it looks like they're going to go for it here. They brought in their other quarterback.
All right, the Raiders going to have to bow their backs here. Let's see if we can get out of here with no points. This is it's one of the opportunities to do it. Make a stand here. He's rolling out to the right. He's got a kid open. He gets rocked, but he got a first and goal.
First goal, and it's 15 seconds left. That's exactly what they wanted to do.
He was wide open, Shane. I couldn't tell who the corner was out there. That's about a 15-yard play.
Wow.
$15.4. If they, by passing the ball, it's going to give them a couple more shots at the end zone. Looks like the ball's on about the 5-yard line. First and goal. Timeout. We're going to take a short break and be back in just a moment. All right, we're back here. First and goal from the 5-yard line, 15.4. Raiders, not desperately, but we really need to keep them out of the end zone here as we move into the halftime. We'll see what we're going to do. I got a feeling they're going to run it here, Shane. They got 2 timeouts remaining. Oh, almost a high snap. Quarterback keeps it. We got him in the backfield. What a play. What a play defensively.
Another timeout.
We'll take a timeout. You have to wonder if –
that's going to give them one timeout, right?
One timeout remaining, 10.2 remaining. You got to think they're going to run at least one more offensive play, especially with one timeout in their pocket. That ball just about was snapped over the quarterback's head.
Yeah, and that's what been us all night. We've been within the Nats area of a lot of different things, and there within the Nats area, if they get the fumble on them, that would have been a big charge right before the half.
Well, absolutely. And another big charge is to hold this team to 3 points right here. We know our defense is capable of making a big stand. We did it over in Cairo against a 4A school team. First and goal from the 5-yard line right before halftime, just like this. We kept them out of the end zone. So, all they got to do is just pull from that, bow their backs, be big, be strong right here.
This is that swagger that Coach Kosher talks about.
That's right.
We have right here to know that we can stop them and not let them score.
Absolutely. 3-point hold them to 3 points would be a victory here. So let's see if we can get it done right here on this play, right here. Put some pressure on this quarterback.
Way too much time here.
And it's overthrown.
4 point.
He's going to let the clock run down, call a timeout, and they're going to take a field goal chance right here. What a play by the Red Raiders. We got good pressure on the quarterback, good defense over here. We had Tron. They threw Tron's way. But
I believe here they're still going for it here.
This is I know this is a non-region matchup, but I will be shocked
if they going for the touchdown here.
Wow! All right, here we go. This is what it's all about. I'm sure if we had a timeout, we'd be calling it. But I hope our boys are ready to go because we're looking for a run. Nope. Here goes the pass to the right side. They see something, and it's out. The Raiders have held and will take over with 0 on the clock. So we head to the end zone. What a moral victory.
That's a positive going into halftime.
And our defense was on the field the majority of the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, almost that whole fourth quarter they were on the field.
And what a great job that the Red Raiders have done here. We're going to take a short break. We're going to come back with you during halftime, give you some updates, give you some stats, and talk more about our sponsors, talk about our brand new facilities we're coming into next week. Shane, how we're excited about that. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Thank you for joining us. All right, we're back here. Hate to cut into the band here because we don't have audio for the band on away games, but we want to thank Miles Auto Sales, Mr. James Miles, for helping to sponsor the halftime show. As me and Shane is going to give you some stats here in just a moment. Also want to another big shout out to our title sponsor, and that is Mr. David Johnson with
Bennett and Johnson.
Bennett and Johnson, his son Daniel. See their pictures there on the screen. Go by and see these guys. What great sponsors they are, and what they do behind the scenes, just like a lot of people in our community do. Just because they don't advertise with us maybe here on the web doesn't mean that a lot of folks are behind this machine, this football program.
Just like I was saying earlier today, we had a Boatwright Trucking that came out and moved some stuff for us for the football team. We got Ron Williams down at Subway, all they do to help us out. This whole community. And it's not just football, it's softball, baseball, the whole 9 yards. This community really, really does a great job of supporting our kids here.
Well, folks, here's the rundown before we get to the nitty of what happened here. 7-0, Raiders trailed Pierce County here. Pierce County had a couple fumbles, so did we. Neither team was able to capitalize on those particular mistakes. Red Raiders had to punt one last time. Pierce County kind of methodically made their way down the field there. Got one of their receivers behind our defenders, made a score, ready to get it back basically. Had to punt again. Just can't take advantage of some things on offense. We're just a few plays away from trying to click. Been talking about that for a couple weeks. But on the positive side, Shane, quickly here, we sum up that last half was our defensive effort the whole half. I said to begin with, I didn't think Pierce could score more than twice on us this Friday night, and that might change or it might not happen. But as of right now, 1 score, 1 half, and what a tremendous stand they made down here at the end of the half.
Yeah, and you would think as much as that went on in that first half, actually the ball pretty much stayed on one side of the field or the other. For Bacon County, we only had 90 yards on offense in that first half, and that's very unindicative of us and how we play football. And Pierce County and their running back and their same type of offense, only 109. So first half was a big defensive first half, and Bacon County just never got in sync. We did not play the football, the brand of football that Coach Kofor speaks and talks about. And I know at halftime he talked to kids about that, and I don't know if if this is one of those games that he talked about that we've got to get over the hump for. We got to know how to come into a big game and produce, and not get ourselves in a hole like we have tonight. We got to come back out second half. We got to kick to them, hold them, get the ball back, and put some points on the board. That is a necessity here in the second half that we have got to do. There's just we can't afford to give up any more points. We've got to put the ball in the end zone. And I guess the biggest stat of the first half are the turnovers and how we handled the turnovers that we got. We didn't do anything with them. And the turnovers that we got, they did do something with them. So it's just we've got to think smarter on offense, and we got to just keep bowing our back on defense.
That's correct. Defensively, we've been solid. Offensively, we hadn't been quite clicking, and we're not sure exactly what the reason is. We know we can practice. When you get in game speed and we're trying to play quickly, it's a brand new offense, and I'm not making any excuses because Coach Kofor would be the last one to want us to make any kind of excuse for these boys as hard as they've been practicing and what they've been doing, putting them through. But it just isn't the same. Hopefully these boys are settled down here. That I can't underestimate how huge a stand that was down there inside the 5-yard line. It reminded me of Cairo that week, which, it was a little different this game. Wasn't a regular season game, wasn't a scrimmage game, but we went over to beat those boys, and we were just a few plays like tonight from being in the lead of this game, a couple big plays, just a few catches and that sort of thing. So we're right here in this game. I think this game's a whole lot closer than any of the experts thought it would be. And this game could get out of hand absolutely one way or the other. We're just hoping we can play some good ball here as we come running back out here out of the corner of the field. Coach is leading them out, and we'll see what Red Raiders are going to have in store for this second half. Shane, you have any further comments?
Well, I just think we've kind of commented but it is a positive. It's only 7-0 right now. We got a whole second half, and we got a very explosive offense. I'm excited about what we can do. And one thing I have learned this year with the new coaching staff, halftime they've made the adjustments. They went back and looked at some of the stuff that we can maybe capitalize on from what the defense of Pierce County was doing in that first half.
In this moment,
great job so far this year of making those adjustments. So I'm looking forward to what the coaching staff can do to come out here. Defensively, I don't know how many changes we can make to do any better. I mean, our defensive secondary was a little soft there towards the end as far as letting guys, when Drell bit on that play action there, the guy got behind him, sent just a easy walk in the end zone pass for him. So that's the kind of stuff we can't afford in the second half. But again, I'm excited about what we can do in the second half. It's 7-0. You might think, listen to us talk there for a minute, because I know we're a little bit down, but we thought it would be a better score for us right now. But we can do, and we will in this second half play a different brand of football, I think.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We've got about 2 minutes remaining in this halftime. I want to run a professional commercial here for our friends at Bennett and Johnson.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
All right, you hear our crowd cheering as they come back in. Our Red Raiders are coming down.
That's another thing I'd like to say something about that first half, Brian. Our crowd did not sit down that whole first half. Very energetic. We got a good student body over there to our right-hand side. As you look at the screen, good representation from them. A lot of red and black out here tonight.
I can promise this group here is not going to give up. I think some of my wife was a little disappointed the last couple of weeks at the scrimmage games. That our crowd just wouldn't quite get into it, but I wasn't fearful of tonight that being that way with this rivalry game here. We're trying to rekindle a rivalry with this Pierce County team. All right, we're getting set for the kickoff. The Red Raiders will be kicking off for the first time tonight. Glenn Dobbins, 25. Glenn rejoined the team about 2 weeks ago. Started the summer, wasn't able to complete summer workouts for some personal reasons, and he was able to come back, work his way back on the team. Made a couple extra points for us last week over in Lanier. All right, sorry about that audio difficulty there for just a moment. As you saw on camera, Red Raiders are giving up a big return here by the Pierce County Bears, which is something you just don't want to think about when you're coming back out like this. Thank goodness for the safety man back there bringing him in.
Yeah, we talked at the half about this, and here we are right here back in the same hole.
Right back on our heels again here. Hope our defense makes a play here. Fake handoff. Quarterback comes to the outside.
They're doing
Real Green's over there to make the tackle.
They're doing nothing fancy, just little fake inside and then taking the quarterback outside. That's all they've done to get any. Other than that one play-action pass to score with, that's all they've done.
Before the half, Coach Pender had an opportunity kick a field goal and
opted not to.
opted not to. Kind of put a dagger in the heart right there is what he was trying to do basically. But he may have another opportunity here.
All right, Pierce County again. First down. Same play, just the other side. Drell Green and Jacob Carper come up and make a hit. Pierce County picks up another first down. So it'll be Pierce County first down from the Red Raider 20-yard line here early in the third quarter.
Bears get a first down. First and 10 on the 20. Once again, our defense is going to have to bow their back.
Same play they did earlier.
All right, now the defense comes in.
We didn't bite on it. He's inside the pocket. That's going to be a
should be intentional grounding. Loss of down.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Referee was right on top of it. Yeah, there was nobody in the area.
Well, the big play there is did he get it past the line of scrimmage? But it doesn't appear that he did. He may have been outside the tackles, but I don't think he.
Well, where they lined up. Anyway.
Either way.
We'll take it. We'll take what
that's
we
right.
get right now. Loss of down and the penalty.
Should be a 10-yard penalty, and it'll be third down.
And that's from the spot of the foul.
5-yard penalty. Sorry. Yeah, that's not 10 from the line of scrimmage, just 5 from the spot.
Yeah.
So it's going to be pretty much a 10-yard penalty. Second and 20. It's not a loss of down, though. That was first down, so it was a loss of down.
Here we go with that screen again.
Oh, we got a
great read on that time. That was one of the problems they had in the first half. Pierce County picked up a big gain on that. This time our linebackers defensive end stayed home and did what they were supposed to, and we were able to get a good stop on that.
Tron fought off his block. I was over there and was able to get in on that play. What a play it was. No gain, third and 20.
All right, this is again what we talked about, Brent. We got to have a hold here, get the ball back.
Because
this is 4 down territory.
Probably, I think they're out of field goal range here. So you're looking for 4 downs to go 20, or at least get half the distance back. Maybe field goal range there. Okay, quarterback pump fakes, goes deep, and his man is wide open for the score.
Again, get behind Dalton Allman there on the right-hand side. 3rd and 20, and we give up a touchdown.
One of the hardest working players on this team for the last 3 years, and he is a senior this year, and I know it is tough for him to swallow that pill.
Yeah, nobody hates it more than he does right now. It's against Bacon County.
Took a little bit of the air out of this Raider crowd. People still on their feet, half the crowd. I think the only option they have is half the distance to the goal here on an offsides. It gives the coach an opportunity to possibly go for 2. Looks like they're going to set up for the extra point. And actually they can decline, kick it from the same original spot.
Again, really taking the wind out of the sails of Bacon County here early in the second half.
Yeah, less than 2 minutes it's taking them to score. And that ball may be left. Okay, 13-0 here, 10 minutes and 12 seconds. And again, what we didn't want to happen coming out, we see a long return.
And a long pass.
And you see a long pass. You see the defense bow their back, force a penalty, get it, 4th down?
Well, it was third and
20
there.
And get a receiver behind our defender. We're going to take a short break. Be back in just a moment. All right, we're back now. Red Raiders are going to receive this kickoff, trailing 13-0 with a failed extra point attempt. Raiders can get back in it right here with one of our wheels back here. Returning the kickoff. It's going to be Drell Green. He's going to bring it back for the Red Raiders, and he's going to take it up the middle. Looked like the ball come out as a helmet was on the ball.
Yeah,
Red Raider falls on it.
Again, Drell carrying the ball about 3 feet from his body going into that pile.
All right, the Raiders have got to get something going here. Got to get something going on offense. Our Raiders have given up the 2 scores that at worst I predicted. So we need to hold them here, and we've got to score some points.
Not taking anything from Pierce, but we have hand-delivered 2 touchdowns for him here.
Aubrey at quarterback. 4 wide. Got a flag here. Somebody blew a whistle.
Yeah, there was a whistle blown. I don't know what the
I don't know if it was
confusion
inadvertently. That was Coach Kofer's going to want some answers. He don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, and the Pierce County coach was saying, run the ball, run the ball.
They were saying go get the quarterback. They were wondering where the whistle came from. Coach Kofer's upset. He's trying to get some answers. Didn't like the answer he got.
That cannot be second down. Now they're calling that second down.
And no penalty? And no penalty?
I don't understand that at all. He's going to go back to first down here. Okay, they're going back to first. That's.
He's going to be a right from this crowd. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. We're going to start it over. We're going to hand it off to Darrell, and he slips.
Just not getting anything at all going here.
All right, we got some guys subbing in and out here.
Folks, Peterson going in here.
We've got the kids, no doubt. We've been talking about it, that can get it done. It's just a matter of executing, making things happen. And we're going to hand it off. He keeps it. Looks like he slips or trips there somehow, Shane. We just discombobulated here on offense.
I think early here, but this is third down and long. We need to regroup here.
That's one thing, when you're running a fast tempo offense, and you go 3 and out, Shane, you're not taking up much clock.
No, and the other thing, Mike, is we had a full half to talk about what we were doing and not doing, and we don't look any different right now.
And what a catch. What a catch with the hands. And is that Brody, looks like Brody Fitchett running. I can't see a number.
I can't tell.
Brody Fitchett.
Brody Fitchett.
What a great handsy catch, what I want to say there.
We're going to take
by the young man.
Right now to give us a positive here.
What a great first down to give the Red Raiders here.
We need anything right now just to give a little momentum back to us. And
there goes Carver up the middle. Nope. Quarterback keeps it. I think Coach Kofer's, we had a fan holler, why are we still running the play? I'm about to look down at the sideline. I see Coach's hands out. He's not sure. Maybe there was a mix-up there with the call. 7 minutes, 42 seconds. Drell comes back in the game. Carver's going to get a breather. Carter comes out. 7:29-28. Second 11. Raiders trail 13-0. Pierce County. Oh, what a great tackle there by the defensive man there. I don't know if that's Veal. Hadn't called any names tonight for the Pierce County. We're sorry for that for those fans that are. It's just
Trent Hardy there, offensive lineman, man, doing a great downfield block there.
Difficult to see numbers here on those jerseys for the Pierce County. Unless they're on this side of the field, it's hard to recognize. Raiders have something going. We got a ball out here wide as Tron cuts up.
And close to a Raider first down.
Close to a first down. The man with the chains got out of the way. I think he's going to be just a little bit shy.
Yeah, based on where he's got his foot spotted right now.
About a yard and a half.
Then,
Looks like it's going to be fourth down and a long yard.
Yeah, I'm yard and a half there maybe.
6:44 to go. Looks like coach is going to push the button.
Roll the dice here.
Got to roll it. Get in line here and take it. Got to think probably leave it in the hands of Darrell. I don't know. You got a big guy back there, and he's going to run for it. He's going to have the first down. Just blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Okay.
More than enough for the first down.
I mean, forward progress, and they wait 2 yards as they pull him back. Just want to protect that ball. Red Raiders may have something going a little here. Darrell's getting up a little slow. That's what you want the whistle to blow for.
Coach Cofer trying his best to make something happen from his part. Get a little excitement going here on the Raiders. Going there on 4th and short on our side of the field and picks up a first down.
Well, we talked before the halftime show, Shane, about we're going to find out what we're made of coming back out here, and for sure now down 13-0. That was when we were only down 7. There goes Florence to the outside. He's going to get about 5 to that right side. And we had something going in the second half on that right side, and so we'll see.
Now the offense seems to be doing a little bit better of the hurry up here. And I think that's one thing they talked about in the half.
Oh, look at this, up the middle. He's pushing and shoving. Folks, this is one of the strongest men in the state carrying the ball. If you did not know, he won a AA state championship weightlifting without any problems a year ago. God-given ability to lift some weights. I don't have his stats on me, but there he goes again up the middle, just pounding Pierce County for another Red Raider first down.
Again, fresh backs coming into the game. Jacob Carver coming in, taking Flo out.
We got 3. We got a stable, as Coach calls them. We got Jacob Carver, number 7, a junior. The senior 17 just came out. We got the sophomore, number 32, Cawthorn.
And Kofer alluded to this a week or two ago about keeping a fresh back in there, and just when we find something like this, just pounding and pounding. Referee on this side didn't even have the ball off the side, and he's calling on us. No.
He should have blew his whistle. What he did was he raised his hand, thought he had the attention of the back judge, which he did not.
He just cost us 5 yards. I don't like to talk about the referees. I did that for a while, but I'm telling you, that was an awful
He handled it very poorly with how the ball was bobbling.
See, they're fixed to run another play, and he's over here talking to the coach. They still not called timeout until just now.
Yeah, there's no communication between these umpires during that play. He's got to go over and talk, maybe get our 5 yards back. I don't know. Yeah, he's calling him over. He's calling him over.
That is unacceptable.
It's a pivotal time in the game for us to lose 5 yards. What I hate the most, Shane, is losing this little bit of momentum we had. Just stopping the clock like this. Pierce was on their heels there as we were running the ball, probably setting something up for the outside to pass. Actually, we was going back for a pass on that particular play. But basically what happened here, folks, is there was changing balls out, and the ball wasn't thrown hard enough to reach the sideline. And the ball was kind of wobbling around. Well, the side judge was kind of raised his hand as if he was going to get the attention of the white hat, and it didn't do it. Well, they let the play run, and then he stops the play, but they give us a false start. So surely.
See, now we're lining up again. They still don't get it that the ball is dead right now. The referee out there.
Well, first and 15. All it's going to do is, I know it's going to fire our boys and coaches and fans back up.
Maybe it'll take this to get this going.
It wasn't a deliberate act by the ref by no means, but they could have corrected it and they didn't. Here we go. There's that pass out to the sideline to Tron as he bulldozes over two defenders.
Picked up again. Great gain on the play.
That's the key, is to get it in that man's hands. If he's able to go up and catch it with his hands, he's got the potential to be unstoppable, Shane. But we just got to get it to him. Drell at quarterback.
This is the first time I've seen our offense.
Drell pulls it.
Tonight.
There he goes. He's dragging people. That's the first down.
County.
Oh, you see that blocking down the field?
I saw that.
That's clean. That's
Hardy again.
Trent's had a unbelievable game tonight.
I know I've said his name at least 3 times.
Trent came to school over here in Pierce County for about a year, or half a year. Might have been last year. He didn't play football here.
Referee still trying to get the ball off the sidelines.
He hands it off. Is he still? Let's go down there, Bubba. Not sure if
Kofer's going to call it to him again. I mean, they're still not getting. They're not in sync here.
they got. He's complaining they got to get the ball off the field. And we got to get it in the end zone. 4 minutes, 27 seconds. Drill at the hand.
Deepest penetration I believe we've had all night.
It is. Oh. Drill falls on it. Golly, another mistake. Another mistake there. I don't know if he's taking his eye off of it. The snap didn't appear to be that bad.
It's just right through his hands.
Wow, he cannot afford 3rd down, 24.
Again, this is 4-down territory. We don't have time to keep.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 3rd and 24 here. Need a big chunk back here.
Yeah, get at least half of it here.
Need a big completion here.
I don't understand that play call at all.
Yeah, because you don't get anything with that. You don't get anything with that.
Well, I see Coach Kofer talking to Drill there. I don't think that's what the intention was for that play. See Pierce County there now. They're a little bit on their knees right now. We need to keep this ball going here.
4th down. I like to see a little screen here. They anticipating us going.
We've not run it all night.
Anticipating a throw down the field, and more likely to Tron's side, or something over the middle to Payson. And he does go Tron's way, and Tron is going to go up. All right, we're going to turn the ball over on downs here. Had things going, Shane, I'm like you. You don't want to talk about the referees, and again, the guy didn't blatantly make him. He didn't deliberately hurt us, but it did. It stopped the flow of everything.
That stopped everything.
And it gave us the 5-yard penalty. We had to change our play call. So that was a huge transaction, whatever you want to call it there, in a pivotal time in this game for us.
I hope we don't look back at that and say that it was a difference in us able to come back in this game, because that was, and I just no other way to say it, a bonehead play there. You correct that.
Well, we just got to make a play here on defense. And here comes that little interval. Oh, yeah. That's about the 3rd time they've run that play.
A lot of Black Cats back on the ball. We've not seen that.
Like to see that.
Flo getting a little excited here. Maybe we get some senior leadership here from some of these other guys and get something going here again. Again, Pierce has been on their heels. We've given everything.
All but 2 plays. Our defense has played great. All but 2 plays. Just the scoring plays where they just threw it over our head there to a wide open individual. 2 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in the game. 2nd and 14 for the Pierce County Bears.
Yeah, I see what they're trying to. Again, they're trying to get right up the middle there, right up the middle of our defense.
Boy, a big hit there come in by the corner.
I think they're about back up to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard more.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 9, it looks like. Oh, nearly 10. That's a long 9. Ball's at the 39-yard line. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Crowd back into it. It got a little riled up, everybody, with the ref situation earlier.
Pierce County got everybody spread out. Again, they're looking to try and draw us off maybe. Get an extra 5 yards. I think they're looking at maybe trying to exploit what they've been doing all night.
Running that clock down. Quarterback rolls out. All right, we've got him hemmed up. He's going to take a push. That's no throw there. No flag. Great defense once again. Number 4 down here. Spoof is what we call him around campus. Devontae Batten did a great job. Batten had a really great season. He was player defensive back of the year last year.
Running out of time here. We got 1:38 left in the third quarter. That was a quick quarter.
Fourth down. Like I said, you got Tron back here.
Yeah,
he can take it to the house every time he touches it. We just got to hope he.
You know, I know one thing they probably talked about it in halftime with special teams. And how are we missing that football?
And Tron's going to take it. But that's all right. He saved us some yards. That ball was going to roll. It's always scary when they go back to try and recover it, but all that man needs is about a half inch of space, and he can go. So I commend him for giving it a ride. I'm glad he took care of the ball. We're going to take a real quick break, catch our breath, and be back in a moment. I want to thank Bennett & Johnson as our title sponsor for this evening's game. Quick break. These offenses are fast. Coach Kofor, he needs to run some more plays. And Cothran's going to take the ball up the middle, gets upended after gaining about 2. It's going to be second down and 8. Keeping them honest with the run game. Flo has been the one that has gotten most of the penetration this evening. He's getting a rest because he plays defense. He throws it away. What a great play by Aubrey. He had Allman open for just a half a second. I don't know if he had already. I think Shane had already run over too far to kind of square his shoulders to be able to throw the ball down the field where he had to.
Yeah, Aubrey's coming to his left side. He's going to have to be able to have time to set and throw across his body like that.
Smart play.
Yeah, we don't want to give up another long or give up interception either.
Going to be 3rd and a long 7 here for the Red Raiders. Really need a first down. Need a big play here for the Red Raider offense.
We finally run the screen, and again,
Aubrey just overthrows
we saw this the
him.
other night against Lanier. Aubrey putting a little too much on the ball on the screen and getting it too far out in front of Wesley.
Raiders are definitely here in punting position here. We have to turn the ball over once again. And again, what I mentioned earlier, Shane, when you're in a hurry up offense like this and you go 3 and out, you may not take but about 30 seconds off the clock.
Especially when you're throwing the football. Pierce County a little mixed up here on the special teams. Who should be on the field and who shouldn't.
It's a little bit better punt. He's calling for a fair catch. Takes it on about the 41.
Devontae Batten and Wesley Cothran on the coverage there. Pierce County take over on their own 41-yard line with 45.7 seconds left in the third quarter.
Well, Shane, no matter how good our defense plays the rest of the way, unless they score 14 points, we're in trouble. We've got to put some points on the board. We've got to force something here. Pierce County is going to be more likely to settle for some runs versus passes. If I had to guess on this, there goes the quarterback.
Yeah, I think we're in a real dangerous situation right here with us as far as our minds made up of what we can do here, and I think we need to make a decision here that we have got to stop them. He's here to Pierce County with another first down in Bacon County territory.
30 seconds remaining, counting down in the third quarter. Quarterback keeps it, cuts to the outside. There's nobody there. Tron's going to run him out of bounds.
Drell on his back here. I don't know. He's cramped up or something's not right with him.
I hate to say it, but our Red Raiders look a little bit tired.
They haven't looked this winded all year. Even though it's hot, this is pretty much a pretty comfortable night. I know we're up here in the booth, but it's not as humid and hot as it's been the last few games. And
19 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. We're going to stop on a timeout here. I want to thank Miles Auto Sales, Mr. James Miles, for his support of our broadcast here on the NFHS network, along with Bennett and Johnson as well. We'll take a short break and be back with you in just a moment. All right, Shane, we're back here with the 19 seconds, 1st and 10 for Pierce. There's a reverse. It's about the third one they've run tonight. We got some kids over there, some white jerseys this time, after they gain about 5 yards, I believe, if I can see the other side.
We stayed in bounds, so we're going to run out here in the third quarter. Folks, we got just a quarter left to make up this deficit.
Put 14 on the board, and we're
very
capable of doing it. But, you know, it just ain't going our way right this moment, but that can change in just a couple minutes here between quarters. So we're hoping that
we got to have the football to score. We got to make something happen on defense.
Well, you're right. We got to keep them out of the end zone here, and I got a feeling. Well, we'll talk about that after the break here. We're going to see a commercial from Bennett and Johnson.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
All right, we're back. Starting of the fourth quarter, 13-0, Raiders trail Pierce County. Pierce has got the ball, second down, 6. Once again, the Red Raiders need to bow their back here. Keep these guys out of the end zone, keep them from between the uprights to give our offense just a chance to get back in this game. Any points here could be we see that ball bounce right back in his hands.
Everything's going Pierce County's way.
Well, we've created our own troubles for ourselves with some bad snaps and this, that, and the other. But yeah, that ball just bounced right back up to his hand. It's going to be third down and about 3.
A short 3 here for Pierce
instead of a loss of 4.
It's, again, 4-down territory for them.
Well, if they got any kind of field goal kicker at all, he would try to get some points on the board for sure.
Well, I
thinking that might seal the deal, 16. But we'll see here. They got some success running the ball. They're going to hand it off here. And what a tackle in that backfield. Who got through there? Is that Jay Jackson? If it is, that's the first time we've called his name tonight, Shane. He's kind of – I don't know. We just hadn't called his name tonight. Now, unless we just missed out on some plays he's made. But Jay's been able to work his way through the
that was Jay Jackson
offensive line in the last 3 games. That's a big play, loss of about a half a yard. It's going to be 4th down. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to roll the dice again, as they've done. This is their 3rd time inside the 20 that they will go for it. D needs to do something big. Quarterback rolls out. He's going to run, and he's going to get the 1st down and a little bit more. You know, that kind of position puts our defense, when you got a kid that can scramble around a little bit and have an option to pass, you know, everybody's doing their job. They're covering their man, Shane. You know, the only thing you'd have is a spy potentially. But just a good play call by Pierce County.
Yeah, gave him several options there. So it's 1st and goal now for Pierce County. Already up 13-0 with 10:26 left in the 4th quarter.
Going to have to be strong here. A little shifty back in the backfield. He's going
don't see it.
Yeah, he's going to score. Did he get in the end zone, Shane?
I haven't seen a – yeah, he did.
Well, it's 19-0 now with 10 minutes, 21 seconds. That's about as fast as they scored starting the 3rd quarter. They didn't have near the field to span, though. 19-0. A lot of time left in the 4th quarter. What we got to hope to see here. Good defensive play there by the Raiders, avoiding the 2-point conversion. But nonetheless, Raiders have got to, bottom line, Shane, got to get going on offense. And it's tough for us to swallow here as we see this happening with what we thought was possible and still not impossible. But we're going to take a quick break, catch our breath, and be back in just a moment.
You don't really think about stability until you don't have it. Auto Owners Insurance has been safe, sound, and secure for over 90 years. That's stability you can count on. Contact your independent Auto Owners Insurance agent today. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
You gonna eat that?
All right, we're back here. Early in the 4th quarter, Raiders trail 19-0 over Pierce County. This is what a lot of people predicted, a 20-point victory by the Pierce County Bears. We were hopeful that we had something prepared for them. We're going to get a kickoff here to Tron on the left side, and he's going to bobble it a little. He's going to pick it up. Sometimes this works out. If he can get past, stay on his feet.
Gets out to about the 25-yard line, does Tron.
Well, sometimes you try so hard. If we could just get something good to happen to us here real early in this 4th quarter, Shane, at least give our boys an opportunity. Again, we got to see what they're made of.
They're definitely going to do it here because they have dug themselves a hole, but they are well capable of digging themselves out of it here.
Good pass to Tron on the outside. He cuts it back up, refuses to go out of bounds.
Picks up about 6 more yards, though, by not.
One of the linebackers coming up slowly, or DBs.
Of course, in high school here, we get the timeout while they move the chains, get the ball set with our hurry-up offense. It's about like having a timeout. So we're just about set now, and here goes the next play.
Going to roll out to the left side. He's going to cut up for about 6 yards on the carry is Aubrey.
Be about to the 45, so it'll be about 2nd and 5 yards.
But, Shane, we've done this on most of the drives. We get a few plays going, and then something happens. We have a bad snap, a couple incompletions, so we're going to see how this drive is going to continue. Take nothing away from Pierce County. They're a formidable opponent, AAA school. Got kids 2 platooning. You know, they got an offense and a defense, a couple kids playing both ways, skill guys. And that ball is probably going to be picked off as it is overthrown. Tron turns from receiver to defender. Well, that was a 3rd down punt, basically, there, Shane. Our defense will go.
Again, we got to learn to play like this. We've got to learn how to dig down deep and play hard regardless of what's on that scoreboard right now. And Pierce County is not going to let up any, I can tell you.
Well, maybe
He's got a man wide open in the middle of the field. He will not outrun.
That's 3 plays they've gotten guys past our defenders. 3 plays. And that blew it wide open right there. We just said that Pender was not going to pull the plug. He just stepped on the gas right there. Great pass. I mean, he hit the guy in stride. When you're that wide open, that's one of the hardest passes to make. They made a great play. And I'm just not sure exactly what was going on with our defense there. I mean, there was nobody. He just completely split.
I don't think we had any defense on that play. I just didn't see anybody even around within 20 yards of the football there.
They're going to attempt the extra point here. Scores 25-0, Pierce County Bears.
And that kind of pulled the plug on some of the Bacon County faithful here. He's good.
26-0 with 9 minutes and 7 seconds. They've scored 13 points here in about 2 minutes and 53 seconds in the 4th quarter. Well, this stuff what builds character. You see, what we don't want to see is heads down, shoulders shrugging.
Well, I tell you, I don't think football builds character. I think it reveals character. We're fixing to see what we got here.
I do see one change here on the far right receiving. We got Tron back, but we don't have Drell. I believe is that Brody Fitchett over there? 20? Is that 21?
I think so.
Macon County Red Raiders that just went down 26-0. It's just been a matter of execution.
Again, Bacon County 26 points down to Pierce County here with 9:07 here in the 4th quarter.
I heard my fellow commentator next to us he basically said it just comes down to execution, and he's correct. You know, just executing our offense, which we haven't been able to do. They kicked it out of bounds. The Raiders should receive it on about the 30 or 35-yard line, I believe, that penalty, which won't be bad field position as we get started here. Playing for a little bit of pride now. It's going to be a tough one to swallow for these seniors. Tough one for the coaches. I know we got 9 minutes to go, and stranger things have happened. I'd just like to see us execute a few plays, go down the field and stuff one in here. Like to definitely get that goose egg off the field. Looks like the coach is going to opt to re-kick. If nothing else, Shane, that gives our boys a chance to catch their breath even more.
Yeah, maybe try and get a chance to get to the football this time. I just think you're going to want the football here, and even letting that one go out of bounds there. I do want to make something happen.
Yeah, I think Connor was down there telling the same thing. It's tough. He's 16, 17-year-old men, boys, and becoming men on this field. It's hard to maintain and control your emotions. Yeah, that's going to squib it up the middle. He's going to pick it up. He's going to take it right up the middle here, cut it back to the outside. He's got a seam, one man over here on the corner who's going to pull him out of bounds. But maybe he gets on it. Not sure. Yeah, Tron got back on it out of bounds. It's going to be Raider ball.
Again, Trent Hardy right there in the middle of it, that far downfield.
Yeah, well, you got a lineman on kickoff returns here.
That's the first ball that's bounced our way all night,
And
I think.
Yep, that's what I figured. Drell was taking a break from the return there, which I'm still curious to know. You know, they still kicked it Tron's way and didn't kick it that other side.
Well, that's like throwing your best hitter the fastball. See what they got.
All right, we got Drell split out here. Got to think we're going to be. All right, we had a. Looks like we may have a wrong route there. Not sure. Well, we had Batten on offense this time, where he's usually. Nope, number 8. Which is Payson.
Franklin Brinson.
Excuse me, Franklin Brinson, number 8. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Red Raiders. Aubrey throws it out to Drell, and that ball is in the air a long time. He makes the catch.
Outstanding catch by Drell down
Man,
there.
what it just he looked like a rag doll in the air. He got bumped about 3 times, but what a catch by Drell.
And I believe if Aubrey leads him right there, we're 6 points there.
Yep,
That
yep.
kind of went died on him in the air.
But he went up and caught it amongst 3 defenders. I'd like to see a slant or two across the middle. These coaches have forgot about more football than I know, I'll admit, but a lot of times the center of the field is the most vulnerable. If you got a kid that's not scared to go across there and get it. All right, Aubrey's going to keep it.
It's going to tell you, Pierce County's going to blow their backs here. They don't want us in the end zone.
Yeah, they want to try to preserve a shutout, and I don't see us going for a field goal right down here either.
No, it's not about putting points on the board. Just say we did. He's still trying to win the football game.
As you can tell, we have the ability to score quick. It's just a matter of execution. It's 2nd down and 10. I believe we can still get a first down before the end zone. Or he hands it to Tron, and he's going to cut outside. He's out there for the touchdown. Yep. So we did get in the end zone, and we did it in about a minute and a half there, Shane.
Yeah. We should have been doing this all night. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Oh, yeah. 26-6.
Give Mr. Dobbins here a chance.
They're going to come out. Dobbins 2 for 2 on the season. See if he can keep it perfect. Good snap. Great kick. Up and in for the Red Raiders. What a kick by. Oh. There's some. We got an altercation on the field. Not sure exactly what happened. It looked like it was Dobbins. Somebody went out. I don't know what happened. Something happened he did not like.
Can't tell who that is right now.
I don't know if he.
That's the kicker. That is Dobbins.
I'm going to tell you something. Coach is getting on him. I will say this. I don't know what happened. He may have caused it, instigated, but I promise you, this is a fine young man. It's surprising that he even showed that type of aggression. Very, very humble young man, but something got him pretty mad there pretty quick. So
he's taking off the shoulder pads. He's done.
I think I'm hearing that the guy might have hit him late, and he really overreacted. I know he's going to regret that. Not only tonight, because if he was just tossed like I think he probably was, he will not only be.
Well, if he wasn't, I think Coach Kofor took him out because I saw him coming off taking the shoulder pads off. So.
Well, as long as he didn't take a swing, if it was more of a wrestling match, we're going to be okay. But it's an automatic ejection, and if you're ejected for fighting or ejected for any reason, you're automatically out for the next game as well. And that could be huge because he just made an extra point for us. So we'll try to get it all sorted out and let you know exactly what's going on here. I didn't even see was a flag even thrown, Shane?
Yeah, there was laundry all over the field.
Okay, so I don't know if it's we'll see what the call is going to be. It'll be on the kickoff.
Well, they still haven't put the extra point on the board yet, so I'm not sure.
That was after the play, so the play should stand. We should get it. We should get the point.
Coach Kofor really just frustrated with everything tonight, and just nothing seems to be going our way. Get a touchdown, an extra point, and then this happens. Even the principal's down there talking, so something really happened that was not good.
Right now, let's see. We got it I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if Glenn's going to come and kick off. I got a feeling the coach is not going to let him come back on the field.
No, he's got Jay that can kick the ball.
They're trying to figure out what if we're going to get a point, if we're going to get. Evidently, they're not even going to give us the extra point. We're still kicking from the 40, but there's got to be it should be. Certainly, there's a penalty involved, unless.
No, they called it on them.
Wow. Okay, I know it sure looked a lot worse on our kid. I'm not gonna lie, when he was whatever happened there, but wow. This is
he has no tolerance for.
That's a 30-yard penalty. Again, we'll be studying this film. I promise you, to see what's going on. But obviously no.
This is a good sign for an onside kick.
Yeah, exactly. You might could recover it in the end zone here, Shane.
Yeah. Well, you can't do that.
If the penalty is on them, certainly we'll get our point. They just haven't placed it on the board yet.
Yeah, that was a.
Who knows? Shane, stranger things will happen. Let's see if we can recover one here. If nothing else, maybe we can get them deep. We were offsides. False start. So we're going to give them 5 yards. Maybe he called a timeout. I think he saw something strange. They're still trying to get some points here on the board. They're understanding, if since the flag is on them, why wouldn't the point stand?
That's just their scorekeeper up there.
And obviously it's irrelevant to the outcome right now, unless we can put it in here real quick. While we're on a break, once again, I want to thank Bennett & Johnson for sponsoring our broadcast, our title sponsor this year. Not only their monetary benefits to support our football players and the broadcasting program at Bacon County High School, but what they do for this community. Really appreciate David. Go by and see him and his son Daniel, and see if they can see if you can do business with these gentlemen. Good, great guys to work with. Really down to earth, good old hometown boys. I mentioned on the air last week that David didn't play a down at Bacon County, but man, he bleeds red. He played for Patterson High School, and eats, sleeps, and breathes it now. I'm telling you, he's at home right now watching us. Give a good shout out to him.
All right, we're going to try this again.
Strange events here. Just see a 30-yard penalty here on the kickoff. I don't know if I've ever seen this before, Shane. All right, we're going to just kick it through the end up right there. Maybe the penalty, that was the extra point kick, Shane.
No, that was we should get 3 points for that anyway.
Hey. We'll see how this works. I don't know. I've seen them kick it through the upright on normal kickoffs, and they don't give them 3 points. So, so I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm just confused why there hadn't been any points added. Let's see what we see what's happening here. This is very strange, folks. Now we're lining up for another kickoff. I mean,
I'm not sure what in the world's going on here.
We're confused here. I mean, as you see there,
it's like we're lining
Pierce
up
is lining up for another kickoff.
Soccer penalty kicks there. This is, folks, I'm glad we're getting this tape because I've never seen it before and we may never see it again.
We're going to take a short break, be right back in just a quick moment. Folks, we're going to have to take the white book, gray book, black book, blue book out and find out what exactly is going on. We see the refs over on the other side of the field coming together. I've never seen anything like this, and if you're watching this and you know what's going on, give me a call. You got my number.
Well, if the referees don't know, so I don't think anybody else is.
What's confusing is they appeared to be walking off a penalty on Pierce County, and they didn't give us a point for the extra point that Dobbins made. And there was an altercation, 2 fouls on the Bears, obviously, 2 personal fouls, which gave them the penalties. We kick it through the upright. You got some umpires down there that raise their hands like something's good.
We should have 10 points because we got an extra point and a field goal there.
But I don't understand why we get a field. I mean, I've seen kickoffs before that go through an upright and you don't get any points for it on the kickoff. So was that a kickoff or was that it had to be an extra point?
It can't be an extra point because your offense, everybody was up on the offensive line. You can't do that. So that would have been illegal formation.
I think I wonder if the refs just didn't lay an egg right here. I don't know. They're going to try to get it sorted out. Looks like we're lining up for some type of kickoff here, folks, with 7 minutes, 54 seconds left on the clock. I'm afraid we're not going to get an explanation on air to give you. Oh, there's 10 points. I don't understand.
I told you 10 points.
Extra point, and then
they took it off.
Yeah, it should be just. They still didn't give us the extra point.
They kicked a field goal. They called that a field goal.
All right, 26-9, and we're kicking off. Probably looking for an onside kick as well. We're getting ready here.
Folks, I have never seen that before.
Well, we're going back to 10, so here we go. There's that onside kick. There's a ball. We got it. We got the football. Tron gets it.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness.
Whoa, we're back in business. I mean, my goodness. It's like what Shane just said. This is craziness, folks. Craziness. We scored 4 points.
Brent, again,
somehow.
I'm glad we're taping this because this will never happen again.
I'm still confused how we just scored 4 points. But we do have the ball back again with 7:53. You have a chance to.
I'm flipping through the white book right now because I don't think it's in there.
We got a chance here to go down and put some more points on the board here for the Red Raiders.
Brent with a touchdown and a 2-point extra point. We're with a touchdown right now. When we got 8 minutes left in this football game.
There's over the middle again.
Oh, my God!
There's Drill.
Drill to the 15-25. Oh, my goodness. We're right back in this, folks. Bacon County is making a move right here.
We definitely got the fans that's left back in here. Some of them took off after that last score, and they're hating it. They probably hopefully listen to the radio anyway. Our boys down beside us here, 93.5.
Folks, this is I don't know if it's a full moon. I don't think it's a full moon, but this has got to be a Pierce County game for something like this to happen.
Well, what we like to see, regardless of the outcome now, Shane, obviously we'd love some type of a miraculous comeback here, but I just like to see the fight in our boys. We got across the middle. We go to
go to that bot too many times.
You go to the well.
If you look over here, we had him wide open in the corner here. And Aubrey had his mind made up, I think, as soon as the ball was snapped there.
Great throw, just a good defensive play there as you had the linebacker coming across the middle. Would have been another completion hadn't it been for that great play. Kind of stops the clock. But I said earlier I'd like to see some of those slants Got 3 wide left. Tron down low, isolated.
And I'll be honest, man, I think Pierce County's just as confused as we are right now.
Oh, boy. Right in his hands.
We got a flag down here holding on our side.
Holding on offense. All right.
We got him. Well, that gives us that down back. So
That's true. It's going to be about 2nd and
20.
18-ish.
Well, we're right there at yard marker, so it's going to be
Yep.
2nd and 20.
I don't know, Coach on the other side, you want to decline that, and you're 3rd and 10. But here we go. Trying to get it down the field one more time. Brody Fitchie comes across the middle. He's going to line up in that.
Again, he's got Tron out here on this.
It's a double slot.
We got him on this outside corner here.
A little hitch. He's going to make the catch, and he's to get out of bounds. And he does. For the gets about half of it back.
3rd and about 8.5 here. So it's going to be 3rd here with a hurry-up offense. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Again, we're 4 down toward territory. 7:20 left in the football game, folks. And, boys, it made a change here.
3rd and 9. Aubrey back. He's looking. He sees.
Oh.
It's a little low. However, Drell knows he could have caught the ball. Been a little bit short of the first down, which, again, you want to, in this situation, in 3rd down, you want to run a route that's going to get you a first down.
Yeah, let's say we're in 4 down territory, so you're going to get close. We would have had most of it there.
I don't know if I don't like seeing us just taking a shot at the end zone right here.
Well, we need a first down.
We go right. I don't know. I haven't been watching on that left side. That corner over on Dalton Allman, see how lazy he's gotten through this. Still looking right. And don't know if he's going to get the first down or not. There again, you want to run a play.
I don't think he got it.
You want to try to run a play that's going to give you first down distance. Maybe we got a spot.
Based on where the other one is, I'd say no.
Yep.
Pierce County held.
First down, Pierce County.
That's a momentum killer right there.
Well, we're going to come out right here. When Pierce got the ball first a while ago, remember what happened? First play, right down the pipe for about 80 yards, 70 yards for the score. We're going to see right here that the Red Raiders can bow their back. We've had the ball for about the last 3 minutes. Scored 4 points. But that was the opportunity we needed right there, Shane, to try to punch one in again. Surely you'd have to think that Pender wouldn't throw the ball here just for safety purposes this far down in his end zone. But if they get the same coverage they got before, why not?
Why not take it again? But he wants to run time off that clock now. I think he just averted a tornado there.
Ball's pitched outside wide right. Oh, you got Darrell Green coming in there putting a big hit. That's some more white jersey. We see a pushing match here going. Somebody just needs to fall down and let everybody trip over them.
They're going to be close to a first down there. Again, this is where somebody gets hurt this late in the game and the motions as high as they are. The referee needs to blow that whistle as quick as he can. I think we got a Pierce County player maybe down. Nope, he's getting back up.
I think he was just waiting for folks to get out of the way. He's hobbling just a little bit. Hopefully he's all right.
It's going to be second and a real short yard for Pierce County here now. Folks, 6:35, 34 left in the football game.
Yeah, that's our worst enemy right now is the clock. As we had a little bit of mojo with us there for a few minutes. Maybe we can get it back here. Who knows? They can lay it on the ground. We can pick it up and run it in. They're going to hand it off to the fullback. He's going to get some yardage there. Yeah. Leans over for a first down.
We got to start burning some timeouts here. Jay Jackson coming back into the game.
All right, we got some scores coming into you. Vidalia versus Toombs is 42-0. Wow, Toombs moved up to AAA this year. Jeff Davis 34-7 over North Cobb Christian. And we're going to watch this play real quick. I'll come back with some scores. Whoop. Yep, let's hold on just a second. There's a flag. I'm not sure what happened
that's
there.
That's usually a holding in that area of the field.
All right, we got Bryan County 13-0 over Claxton. That's a non-region matchup with a region foe of ours. Groves is winning 20-7 over New Hampstead, which Groves is in our region this year. McIntosh Academy is losing 42-6 from Liberty County, which is Hinesville, Georgia, bigger school.
And I think I called that wrong. That must have been a chop block. They marked that off pretty good bit there. Yeah, I believe that was a chop block in there. Usually coming outside of the field, that's either a chop block or holding.
It's going to be 1st and 20 for Pierce County. This clock runs, 5:37.
Holding again there.
Ball's thrown low. Got a big hit on the quarterback there. Jay Jackson. Again, playing for a little pride here. Things got a little exciting there when we scored 4 points in about two and a half minutes. Still, we're not sure exactly how that transpired.
Actually, Brent, that was 10 points because it was touchdown, extra point.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
If we took the ball in the end zone right now, we'd be 26-18 with just about 5 left. But stranger things happen, and I just saw it earlier in this half.
I just think Penner's going to throw the ball here in a second. Now it's either going to be a completion, incompletion.
Well, he's thrown it already, so he's shown that he doesn't care. Pierce County calling a timeout with 5:30 left in the ball game.
We're going to take a timeout too, catch our breath. Once again, we want to thank Bennett and Johnson for being our title sponsor for Red Raider football on the GHSA network, powered by Play On Sports, and brought to you by Wilcox Communications tonight with the broadband. And I do not want to forget that, which I have most of the game. Go see Chris Wilcox with your broadband needs from cell phones and such. He's got a lot of equipment up there. Really thank Chris for giving us a unit up here to use that it's going to step up our ability to push out these away games out on the internet to give you a more smoother connection. It's really a phenomenal piece of equipment that he's donated to let us use that. So Wilcox Communications, thank you. All right, once again, a very quick break. We got to be with these offenses and the way they run. Let's see if they're going to run or pass here. Looks like that reverse. And we got it called here. Yep.
Yeah, we finally stopped that. And I think they actually lost more yardage that time.
They did. I think they lost about at least one, maybe two. It's going to be third and about
21, 22 yards there.
Again, want to keep them contained. I'm a little I feel like here, if he wasn't going to pass on third down, I don't think he'll pass on fourth down.
Well, this is third down.
Oh, excuse me, on second down then. If they didn't pass on second, I don't know if he'll throw on third.
Again, I just don't want that open field across the middle again.
Well, I'd like to see a defensive player make a play, sack the quarterback, interception. We're going to have an opportunity for a bring down here. It's going to be fourth and long.
We need to call a timeout here, and then we get the timeout after the punt return. Give us an extra one here. 4:33-42, and they're going to run this clock down as far as they can here. So, as you said earlier, the clock is our biggest enemy right now. We've got to have the ball back in some time.
Well, if we can get it into one of these guys' hands, Tron's, I know he's probably a little bit weary. He's been on the field most of the night, offense and defense. Of course, our kids are in pretty good shape. They are, no doubt.
Yeah, this is, we talked earlier and alluded to it. This is where you see that character come out in these kids. And so far, they've not been in sync most of the game, but they are still out there just struggling and hitting at everything they can.
Let's see if we give them an opportunity to return it here.
And they are going to set up the return here.
Get him. Yeah. We're going to get the ball on about the 5-yard line.
Finally, we get in there to the punt.
That's the third time, folks, that we've nearly blocked it, and this is just as good as we take the guy down.
We can punch it in the end zone here and get this 2-point conversion. We're at 8 points out with just a few minutes left in this football game.
Maybe we can make it interesting at least, Shane.
We just did.
Well, we got to get in the end zone. We're going to see how we do it right here. Cawthorn back with Aubrey. I see that slant here to Drell. I like to see a little fake pass out to the right and then that little slant to the middle. He's looking. He sees the receiver.
Never got the ball.
Short hops Allman for probably a touchdown right there if he gets it to his
defense. He had about 2 yards on his defensive back there.
He hits him in the belly button. Clock stops, which is good. Again, that's our enemy. 3:45. Pierce knows that. 26-10. Give it to Tron. He's going to cut it up. Try to get it in. They need to blow the whistle. Protects all the players. It's like he gets it down.
Can't tell. Looks like we didn't pick up any.
I don't think
any.
I don't think he picked up any. May have lost. Well,
we lost about a yard there.
Well, I can't tell where the.
It'll be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line.
Yep. They're stacking that line. We got a lot of room over here on the right.
Yeah, we need to open our options up this right side here if we can.
That's Drill in the backfield here. Steps back, makes it.
Touchdown. He drops the football in the end zone.
Hits him in the chest, bounces off the ground, catches it again.
Fourth and goal here, folks. This is pretty much the ball game.
I don't know if we'll see a pass or maybe a drill scramble here.
We need several options on this run,
I don't know.
pass.
Maybe a delayed handoff here to Carver. Maybe try to surprise him here. Drill got a chance. He's going to try. He's not going to make it.
Not going to make it.
Yeah, everybody stayed home. Good defensive play there by Pierce County. They're going to take over deep in their end zone. You know, we have a chance if our boys will bow their backs and get in that backfield and cause a disruption. Maybe get a safety. Execution from our offense.
Again, we talked there. We put ourselves
lack
in this hole.
thereof.
Should be a lot closer game right now other than a couple deep passes. Again, I don't see any quit on our boys, and we've got to take positive out of everything we're doing here.
Have an opportunity. He's going to hand it off here. He fumbled.
Oh, we got the ball back.
We got the
We got the football
football back.
back. They are trying to give us this football game.
Oh, my goodness. But our biggest enemy is on the scoreboard. And it ain't the losing winning score there.
We can't look at the scoreboard right now. We got to look at that white line on that other side of the G right now.
It's the clock.
I don't believe I've ever been a part of a football game that has had this much.
Got Florence in the backfield here. I have to wonder if we
forth.
don't. I got a feeling we're going to run it right here. See if we can get a chance to punch it in right there as Florence scores.
Touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Bacon County. We got to go for 2 points here. We got no option but to go for 2 right now.
May not have a kicker that's available.
Well, it don't matter if we had an NFL kicker right here. We've got to get 2 points here. We got to make it a 2-score game.
All right, looks like not sure who's going to take the snap here. Looks like Drell. Big play here, just for a chance. He lofts it up, and he catches it.
He's out of the back of the end zone.
But he's out of the back of the end zone. Make a catch, but can't stay in bounds, and that's great effort by QB and receiver.
Yeah, like I said earlier, they've forgot more than I'll ever know, but I would have given myself a few more options there. Maybe run it in, pass it in.
Get him outside, suck him in.
But that's why I'm up here in this little metal booth, and they're down there.
And I talked you into coming up here about 5 minutes before the kickoff. Hey, here we go. We're going to try another kickoff, most likely.
I don't think the onside kick is warranted here with the way our defense has been playing, and their offense is a little skittish right now.
I don't know if you can afford, just time-wise. I don't. We're going to see what coach.
Well, we're down by 10 points. We could go for another touchdown, field goal, get a roughing the kicker, and go for another 4-point play there.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about that one for some time. I wish we were going to be talking about a win. Let's just see what happens here in the last 2 minutes, 48 seconds in this ball game. Once again, I want to thank Miles Aldo and Bennett and Johnson, as well as Wilcox Communication for helping us bring this broadcast to you over the airways.
Pierce got all her hands up front. Now, see, if you drop it over to about that 30-yard line, there's only got one man back. If we can get back there, we got a good chance of getting that football. Watch the football, kids.
Get the ball. We did.
Are you kidding me? We got the football again.
I mean,
we got the football again.
How many times do you see two onside kick recoveries in one game, Shane?
Stranger things have happened. I keep hearing that.
Well, we've had opportunity after opportunity. You know, we got to move the ball. That's the bottom. Got to execute here on offense. Make something happen here. Pierce they got to be over there shaking their head. Are you kidding me? Or can we get rid of these guys? What do we have to do to put these guys away? And you know what he's telling them? We have to get rid of that clock.
Yeah. Well, I'm shaking my head because I'm still not sure what's happened here. Little offensive or defensive offsides.
Yeah, I think got a little.
Right side tackle for the defense guard was a little aggressive there. Oh, my goodness, he called it on us. Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Well, that's the reason they blew the whistle. Otherwise, they wouldn't have. They let us run a play.
Well, if there's that much.
I guess if there's enough contact, they'll blow the whistle.
Much contact they would.
Well, at this point, 5 yards don't make a whole lot of difference. We got to go down the field. Go down the field. There it is. Tron's got it. And he's going to keep running. He's going to Here it goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This is unbelievable, folks.
I cannot believe this.
This is unbelievable.
This is a football game that you'll never see again, folks. I'm telling you, this is we were down 26-0 a few minutes ago. Woo!
Unbelievable. It's just a true testament to what this coaching staff has been talking about this whole summer, about teaching he wants to coach this team to play 4 quarters, and we might 5 quarters, and we're going to put ourselves in position here if we can make an extra point for another impossible onside kick recovery. We may kick it deep now for our defense to play ball, to give us a chance to kick a field goal, to play 5 quarters, folks. Oh, we're going for 2 here? And I'm not sure about that play.
It is what it is. We got 22-26, folks, with 2:35 left in the football
Hey, well,
game.
you know, us kicking a 3-point field goal, I think coach is going to take his chances and scoring another touchdown if we can somehow get the ball back.
The way we're doing on offense right now,
Let's see, we got I believe we got 2 timeouts remaining. And you at home, I hope you're enjoying this.
And I apologize if I busted your eardrums.
I turned it down just a little bit right as you got going. Shane gets excited. You ought to hear him call a softball game, folks. But 26-22, our Red Raiders so proud of these boys for hanging in there. And I said a while ago, this Pierce County team is just thinking, what in the world we got to do? We got to get rid of this clock. This quarter's lasting forever. Well, we're going to try it again. I don't know what coach is going to do here, if he's going to kick it deep to try to pin them back, maybe give us a chance for our defense to do some damage. But the second half, we're 2 for 2 on recoveries of onside. I just don't know if Lord have mercy.
I don't know. Can we be 3 for 3?
This is fun. It's so positive, like Shane said, we can take from this. Kids hadn't quit.
The coaches hadn't stopped coaching.
Hadn't stopped coaching.
You can
this
see that on some staff.
I tell you what, the guys are out there raising their hands. You see it on camera to our crowd. Fans are great. I tell you, I hope the folks that went home is at least listening to it on the radio, because they're missing out on some fun stuff.
I hate if you left this football game, folks.
Win, lose, or draw. This has been what a game it's turned out to be.
Again, I say dump it over about that 30-yard line right there, and we got a kick on us.
Get the ball! Did we get it again? Are you kidding me? It don't matter how far it went. because it hit one of the blue. Unbelievable. This is crazy. This is crazy. Folks, we're going to have the ball to go for a win here in Pierce County, Georgia.
I cannot believe this, folks.
David Johnson, are you smiling at home right now? I sure hope it's still coming in loud and clear for you, baby. Oh, I think you're jumping up and down. And everybody else at home is a Raider fan. This is crazy.
I believe. I believe.
Shane sent me a text this morning. He said, we're going to get it done. I believe it. And I sent back, I said, I believe I can fly. Here we go. Aubrey, let's give us a chance. Let's throw it down the field. Maybe don't throw an interception, and it overthrows everybody, thank goodness.
They took a hit on Aubrey right there. We got 2:21 left in the game, folks. We still got time to drive and run our regular offense.
We do. We got a chance. What's crazy, my blood pressure went up about 20 on top and bottom.
Yeah.
And getting a little lightheaded. I ain't going to lie. 26-22, 2:21 on the clock. We're going to try to keep you updated on the clock. I know we don't keep the camera on it. 2:21 on the clock. 2nd and 10 for the Red Raiders. See what we can do here. And then, you know what? That incomplete pass, by it being incomplete, it does two things. It would have been only about a 3-yard gain for those of you at home that couldn't see.
They would have kept the clock going.
And the clock would have kept running. So that's really not a bad incompletion. We're in 4-down territory here. We just need to make a couple completions. Throw the ball down the field.
Folks, I got to remind you, it was 26-0 just a few minutes ago.
There's a screen setting up, but they got it played like clockwork there. Just need to go down. He's still fighting. He is a bulldog. Mr. Cawthon, I guess his knee went down.
All right, folks, it all comes down to this pretty much.
Yep.
4th down.
Clock's running, 2 minutes.
I think we need a timeout here and talk about this.
A lot of time's running off the clock, Coach. Can't call a timeout now. Too much time's wasted. We got to go. Got to go. 4th down and 14. Last chance for the Red Raiders right here. 4th down. We got another miracle. Can we get another miracle right here? We need a first down play, and there it was. I think it was just behind him. Pierce County's going to take over on about the 40-yard line with 1 minute and 31 seconds to go. We got 2 timeouts remaining, and Shane, I can guarantee you they're going to run the ball here.
Oh, yeah, they're not putting the ball. I really think Pierce is scared to get on the field and touch the football.
We are, I think if I do my math right, we could possibly get the ball back with, if we hold them to on downs and still have about maybe 30 seconds remaining. But Pender, I don't know. He may go back and pass right here, Shane.
The way this game's gone, I wouldn't be shocked.
I'll be bringing some folks in that backfield to get on that quarterback and strip that ball. They got to get hands on the ball. We're going to.
Minute 25, minute 24.
They don't have I'm pretty sure we got 2 timeouts remaining. They don't have it on ticks on the scoreboard to see.
I don't know what they're doing here.
Well, they're saving. They're going to call a timeout after this play. One down or another, they were going to get to run the clock down because of lack of timeout.
And we got 17 seconds on the play clock, a minute and 3 on the actual game clock.
What a game these Raiders have played this 4th quarter, particularly. He's going to hand it off. He's going to cut up the middle, and he slips. Thank goodness. If he didn't, he probably gets the first down, and he's going to be close. He's about 2 yards shy.
Yeah, he's marking him at about.
And I don't know why we're not calling timeout.
Yeah,
I mean, it's 38, 37. What's the problem here, Coach?
I don't understand. We got 20. What are we doing here?
Why aren't we calling timeouts? I don't quite understand here. Are we out of timeout, Shane?
I did not.
We must be out of timeouts.
Yeah, we would be calling timeout.
Wow, and I apologize to the crowd. We're out of timeouts. 10 seconds remaining in the game. He just got to run around just a few minutes. He gets down, and this clock's going to run out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's no timeouts. I guess we used them all. But I tell you what, Shane. Unbelievable effort. Woo! Unbelievable.
You got to tip your hat.
Unbelievable
Macon County
effort.
Red Raiders, folks.
By these Raiders.
I have never seen an effort like that before.
22-26 is the final on this game. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to let you see the players as they line up down here. And we're going to come back and wrap this thing up for you in just a moment.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Brent Johnson here along with Shane Bennett. We've fortunate enough to be able to call this game. Wasn't going to work out that way to begin with some technical difficulties, but I'm sure proud we were able to. We were a lot of ups and downs from the first three quarters with our Red Raiders. Pretty solid on defense, all but about 3 plays they got behind us, our defensive backs. Offensively, we just failing to execute the majority of the game until on a few key plays. I mean, Shane, I've never seen 3 onside kicks being recovered in a whole game, much less
a 4-point play.
4-point play.
Touchdown right after. Again, and too, you got to go back to after we scored that touchdown, get the ball back down there. We're on the 5-yard line. I can't stick the ball in the end zone right there. We score right there. This is a whole different situation.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It was so many opportunities, just missed opportunities because of lack of execution on a couple plays, a couple key drop passes on offense that allowed those to happen. We run the ball with some success. Just a lot of ups and downs. It's we could easily sit here and be super frustrated, but what I take from this game, Shane, is how our boys just didn't quit. Never quit the whole time, continued to play. Pierce County was just baffled, I believe, that especially the last 9 minutes of the ball game.
Well, they got some of what we should have been doing the whole football.
That's true. It's what a game. This is Friday night football. I trust me, I hate to lose this game. I was anxious all week, all year for this game. Knew we had something for them, and I truly think we did. We just wasn't up to the task tonight as far as just the complete execution of our offense. Defense definitely, I think they played well enough most of the night to give us an opportunity. But I just love this fight. Our Raiders were prepared to play 5 quarters, and we almost had the opportunity to pull this one out.
And on the bright side, folks, next week we play Charlton County at home, brand new Red Raiders stadium. We want to pack that place out. We want to flood a red out there to support these boys because I'm telling you, folks, as long as I've been alive, I've seen some college games, high school games, NFL games. That we played down most of that game, but for them boys to come back, and you see a lot of coaching staffs anymore that will kind of give up and see their shoulders slipping. But our coaches coached hard the whole time; they didn't give up, and our boys played their hearts out there at the end. So
we see a new tradition here at Bacon County. Coach and the band director has got worked out. They come over, going to hold their helmets up. We're going to have cheerleaders. And the coach actually invites anybody in the stands to go down.
Yeah,
band's going to play the alma mater. We got some stands heads in the way right there, but that's okay. Mr. Bill Johnson, Joe Boatwright. But we're going to back this up here and just get a shot of this as they play the alma mater. Great scene here. Again, I know the coach is going to get on these kids about a lot of mistakes they made, but he cannot. From what I saw, he can't get on for the lack of effort, especially as the game wound down and they could have shut it completely down. We got a lot of upside to this game. At 26-0, ain't a whole lot of upside, Shane.
No,
But 26-22, that makes a difference when you're going into our first game next week. Now, I know we have sponsors that help provide this live broadcast. Mr. David Johnson's here watching me, listen to us right now. James Miles and Wilcox Communication helping bring this to you guys. But I encourage you, please come out next week to our first home game in the brand new stadium and our brand new school. It is a magnificent facility. We want it 3 deep on the sideline, the stands full, and have that place rocking. It's going to be beautiful. We'll have it painted up real nice for everybody because Charlton County is coming over, and they're going to be, I know right now the coach is telling them, we're starting this week, listen, we're going to be the first team to win the first game in that stadium, not the Red Raiders. But we want to be able to bring everything we got, everything we can, our community to support these Red Raiders because they're going to need it. This is a tough loss. This is an emotional loss. But, again, they're going to look back and see the effort they gave, and coach is going to remind them of it. They're going to be ready to go.
We can look back when we're in the dome and say that Pierce County game.
That's exactly right.
We learned how to get around some adversity, and we did tonight. I saw some boys become men tonight there on that field.
And that's the truth. And that's what it's all about, is preparing these young men for life. Coach talks about that all the time. Watch the coach's show, and you'll get a bit of what he believes and what can make these men not only perform on the field but in the classroom and as young men in our community of Alma and Bacon County. We want to thank Pierce County for being a gracious host as usual with everything. I want to thank everybody that's part of this broadcast. Please don't let me get away without thanking my guys that I bring over with me. That we don't get paid to do this, folks. This is a good learning experience for them. Carter Lee and Austin Hester is on the camera most of the night. They swap in and out. Solomon Tillman runs the camera here for us and gets the commercials and the ads and everything out and keeps up with the score bug. Then myself, Brent Johnson, and Shane Bennett here again due to some technical difficulty is why we're calling this game on the broadcast. 93.5 was live tonight right over here beside us. I want to thank the sponsors for them as well for being a part of Red Raider football. We're going to call this a night, Shane. And, again, what we take away from this is it's a tough loss. However, I think it's a win for Red Raider football in our program as we move forward in the rest of this season.
Yeah. Good night and God bless.